Well, I'm starting late because I was reading my book and I wasn't paying attention, so this didn't happen. And I gotta put and on top of that, I forgot to charge my one of my portable chargers, so I'm gonna have to charge my phone off my bike today. I've also got to charge my other portable, which I didn't know needed to be charged because I'm taking it in my backpack. I'm like, wait, probably why. Just keep plugging the camera into it, whatever. But on the plus side, I've got the new one. I don't want to answer that. I do this shit like that when I'm working and shit. Okay, now where's the other portable at? Put it in here? Where the hell did I just set it? I just lost my portable charger. I freaking had it. I don't know where I set it. It doesn't make any sense to lose something that big this quick. Oh, it's right next to me. That's what I'm looking for. Gotta plug the sucker in. I forgot to charge it. It's okay though. There's always a backup plan. Let's put this in my helmet real quick. Mic on. Alright, let's grab one of the batteries. Put it in the back. Should probably actually start my freaking DoorDash too. I lose my shift because I'm not logging in. I'm a bozo. Okay, I still gotta turn on the stream buddy so I can hear y'all talk to me. I don't even know if anybody's chatting right now. Alright, now I'm connected. Cool. Alright, that'll work. That should be the full. I should hopefully fuck this out. I used to have to plug the phone into this thing. It's weird. Move cords around and stuff. There we go. Over there, Miles. You gotta move twice. Jack, you're getting bed. We're getting not off, down. We're getting bed. Sorry, Mom, I was confused. Yeah. They ain't both seats, so you have to get them away. And now I'm just dropping my other portable over here because I'm stupid. I keep dropping that damn thing. It's like twice today I've dropped that sucker. Oh well. It's durable. It's Anker. It's cool. They make durable shit, luckily. That's just because I had another cord was underneath. It's bad when I did that, and I kind of yanked shit down. And re-plug your sucker back in again for the second time. Because apparently I have a habit of throwing shit today. Alright, that's good. Alrighty then.
Phone connected.
Get in bed, Mama's. Get in your bed. Move. Over there. Go. Come on. I'm not enough room for this shit. Oh, you gonna go to the couch? Get away. Get the fuck out of the way, dog. You're being a weirdo, Mama. That's cool, though. Alright, yeah. You ready to go for a little ride in here? Let's see. Turn the back on. Back on again. Turn the rear on. At least everything's full when I'm going out. So if I don't charge anything, I still would be okay. The GoPro is actually only 80, so that would have been an issue if I didn't have the backup portable charger. It's funny because the one that's powering the GoPro right now, actually, it's a bigger charger, and it only takes like a freaking hour to charge. That freaking old portable I have, man, that thing takes like 6, 7, 8 hours. I don't know how fucking long it takes. Fucking hours to charge. It is not high speed like the new stuff. And it's just a little bit smaller capacity on battery. Works though. So I was saying I really want to get another one of these honkers. And then charge up a little bit quicker. So yeah, I'm having a late start today, everybody. Sorry about that. Oh, that was on. Oh, whoopsie. Okay, if I never miss any chats, I'm good. Let's see where I'm going. KFC again? Alright, whatever. I'll go to KFC. I don't fucking care. It only took like 2 minutes to get there. I don't even have a delivery. Oh, I think I already got the bike. Let's go off. I was doing shit for too long. Here we go. 2,700. Man, I put some miles on this bike. Jeez. That means I'm close to freaking 3K miles. Yeah, someone actually messaged me last night on Breaking This guy if I was looking for a sponsor, and I was like, hey, I wouldn't turn it down. Like, I'm really big enough for that yet. Like, I ain't even monetized, but I'll take it if you want to give me. It might have just been curious if I was actually looking for one. I'm just like, not really actively looking for one. I really don't give a shit about all that. Stay in your freaking lane, dude. But it's cool. We're cruising. What is this, 350 for half a mile? Yeah, I'll fucking do it. I'd rather start off with something than have to wait around forever, right? Plus, that ain't a bad deal. Bike south on Market Street, then turn left onto 58th Street. Turn left onto 58th Street. In 300 feet, turn left onto Vagabond Street. And if it was a friggin' mile away, I probably would have said, it's just 350 for 1 mile, ain't bad. In 700 feet, turn right onto 60th Street. Turn right onto 60th Street, then 851 60th Street, Oakland, California 94608. USA will be on the right. Hopefully it's ready. I ain't gotta wait too long. 60th Street, Oakland, California 94608. USA is on the right. I do have to deal with the cord and the phone again every time I get on and off today, but that's okay. So you're forgetting to charge one of my chargers, all right? Hit this freaking door. It's like it's kind of in the window. Yeah, I was surprised too. It's only 350, but it's only half a mile. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna jump on that. So if we don't have to wait too long for it, you know. I actually started a bit late too, because I was reading my book and I got distracted. I didn't realize what time it was. I was like this. It's not usually like this. They usually have more people here, so there's not really much they can do right now. That's why I'm just kind of like chilling. They know what I'm here for. I pick up from here all the time, so I'm just like chilling and waiting. So it's just you get one person trying to do everything out here, and there's a lot of people in here. There's only so much you can do. They're actually really nice here. That's why I'm just like, cool. I'll be patient. It's not like she ain't doing nothing. She helping people, you know. Like she's not like you want a McDonald's. You're trying to get help, and everyone's sitting around, you know, playing on their phones. And he's it's actually good people. They got good food here too. Jemiah, Jay, yes. See, she just has me pick up. She didn't. She's doing what she can. That's why I'm, you know. You see me at shots, but like, come on, why y'all making me sit here? Because y'all won't be talking to me. They won't be helping me. You know, just be ignoring me, and they ain't doing nothing. She's actually doing a bunch of stuff. She's still like, it's like, hey, who you picking up for? Like, this is like one of the best restaurants around here. It really is. And I know it is just like a little mom and pop shop, but it really is one of the best restaurants around here. It's the wildest thing. They got all kinds of, and now it's breakfast because they got breakfast food. But she's about done my order, so I don't really got time to show you the whole menu, but it's like country food. Just some good old home style country food, pretty much. They got all kinds of food up in here. I'm at, you can kind of see the menu right there. They got sandwiches and burgers and all kinds of stuff, man. Thank you. See what I'm saying? We're working. She's working that whole time. That's why I don't stress and just relax and wait for the order. Plus, as you know, I don't normally get shit this time of day anyway, so I'm a little more patient because I know I'm probably not going to get anything for a while anyhow. So I'm like, man, I'll just wait on the one order. I remember when I first started doing it, I showed people, like a lot of Russians, like, where's your hot bag? You got to have a hot bag. They'd be all tripping on that shit. I'm pretty convinced nobody uses the hot bag. Now they don't give a shit. They're just like, here, go. Anyways, I have people asking me, I'm like, where's your hot bag? It's on my bike. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, my trunk. It's a hot bag. Just chill. They always look at me weird. Gotta go that way. So we're just gonna go this way to the driveway. Oh, actually, I was going the wrong way. Shit. Whoopsie. We gotta go this way. This swore was telling me the other way the first, but apparently it was telling me this way. Apparently I was reading that map all wrong. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm okay with it. I'm really going right down the street from my house to deliver this one. What the fuck? That's fucking wild. Is it really straight up this road? It is. It is right down the street from me. Fuck is the address of this one? It's either this one or that one. I was thinking, fuck, I can't see. 778 is what I'm looking for. I think it's this one. I can't see. Oh, must be behind me. Ah, it's over there. That's I missed the number. I just do not see one. I thought it might be this one. Like I said, it's usually the blue houses. This is being weird. It's in a weird slanty thing. I should make this side to be easier. I couldn't see your number. I couldn't see the house number. Yeah, where is it? I didn't even see it. I don't know if you have one. I was looking. I was like, that's what. Oh, it's right there. Yeah. I totally just overlooked that. All right. So you can't put hand it to customer anymore. You can only do that. Yeah, that's a weird one. It's kind of blocked by our rails. That's why. Everyone else is up higher. I didn't expect it to be down low like that on the door. Weird. She didn't even know where it was. I'm looking around like, I didn't even see your freaking address. She was looking up too. She didn't realize it was lower. Because it's not where you think it would be. You expect it to be on the curb or something. Or above the door. Like, that's above the door. That's above the door. You don't expect it to be at the lower part of the door. Now, people don't look at their fucking feet. I got him their food though. That was clearly a no-tip order. 350 is the minimum right here, but that's okay. We're just gonna head down towards Chick-fil-A because what the fuck? Why not? It'll let me freaking do it. Where is it? It wants me to go to freaking there. You know what? Fine. I'll just go to Mendocino Farms. You're being a bitch. Go to Mendocino Farms and I'll go to freaking Chick-fil-A when it actually let me fucking click on it. Wee. Yeah. I only need to make $9 more. And I have my cigarette money, which is always my goal for the day. I can't believe I actually made the money that one day when I bought Mama's food. I actually paid for food and my cigarettes. Like the day started off like crap, but at the end of the day, I actually made the $45 I needed to make. I was pretty stoked on that one. That don't always happen. I also got this way, man. If you're always making more than you're spending every day, then you're always building. You're always getting a little further, even if it's $1 or $2. It's like being able to to go forward and move up and get a little better stuff going on is at all in this economy is fantastic. There is a lot of freaking cars, man. I hope this car can go. Well, no, I can't. They're fucking speeding up. See, look, if people just shot the same freaking speed, I could time my time across the thing like Frogger, but no, I gotta wait for everybody to go because some people go fast, some people go slow. Work if you don't want to drive the speed limit. Now I'm stuck at the next stop sign. I have to go 6 feet. Whee! All right, here we go. Now we're cruising. Yeah, I forgot to charge my second portable that I always use for the GoPro because I only have to charge it like once a week, and I haven't touched it in a while. I forgot about it. I went to use it today, and it was freaking dead. So I grabbed the one I usually use my phone. I'm using that for the GoPro. So GoPro is definitely not going to die today. That thing puts out a lot of power. I know where it's sending me to. It's sending me to that little fucking triangle place up here where all the fucking drivers are always fucking sitting waiting on orders. That I usually just fucking roll right fucking past. But looks like I'm making a piss up there because it wasn't wanting to let me click on freaking Chick-fil-A for directions. So I'm just like, well, whatever. Oh, and Jeff, I don't know if you noticed the new text in that. Set it to subscriber only checks. I realize I'm getting a lot of like viewers and people, but no one's subscribing to my channel. So I was just like, I'm just gonna do it this way for a while. See if that helps. See if that helps the count. If people want to talk to me live, they can just click a button, subscribe. Like, come on. You ain't even got to subscribe for any amount of time. Any amount of time you subscribe for, once you click that button, you click subscribe. You can chat up in here. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, that's all you got to do. Plus, by doing that, it keeps some of the trolls out. See? Right here. Place on the corner where all the drivers are always waiting on orders. I'm going to stay like long enough for a cigarette because I didn't smoke before I left because, like I said, I started late. I was all distracted by my book. I was just reading. If I get something, great. If I don't, Their fuck's given. At least I have a cigarette in my system. I decided to park over here. It's kind of hard to park at the bicycle stop when people are using it as a backrest, and he looks comfy. I don't want to bother. I'm just like, let dude chill. Now it is being a driver, being frustrated, waiting on shit. Yeah. All right, turn this off so I can hear it through the phone. Turn the volume up here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we're good. Now if we make chats, I'll be able to hear him to the phone. Be good. I was thinking about start bringing Zerb up here on Discord because like a lot of times like he's going for rides like on his bike like when he's like in my stream we have to take breaks because he's on his ride. I just thought it'd be fun while he's doing that just to have some chat with him on my bike and he's on his bike on Discord. It'd just be fucking fun. I could even turn on like a stereo mix. Everybody could hear him and me. It'd be kind of cool. Because it is being, the stream is being ran through the laptop, so I could do that. See my bike just rocking. That's because it's windy. I can't see it. It is rocking a little bit. As long as my kickstand's fucked up too, because the wind's blowing it a little bit, making it go shake it, shake it. Trying to set up my hand a little bit. Like right now, it says 5 watts and nobody's chatting. All you have to do is hit that sub button and you can chat. It's funny, it's like pretty much every day I'm like, I forgot to charge this, I forgot to charge that, but you make do, and I always seem to make do with it. Pretty funny. Because I actually don't like charging my GoPro to 100% because when I'm trying to stream, other battery power doesn't really put enough power to fucking actually, if like it would keep it going longer, but I won't actually charge the GoPro while I'm streaming. But if the GoPro's at 100%, it won't charge. And since it's not charging, the battery pack gets, when I first start like that, sometimes the battery pack will be disabled. And then the GoPro will eventually die, and I'll just, basically just turn on the battery pack and turn the GoPro back on and back on again. But, it caused me more steps. So I've been trying to keep it lower. With the new charge, though, I can probably just keep that shit on all the time. Just if I get another one of these honkers, and I'll just take the battery. I don't have to worry about that shit at all. As long as my portable's pulled the GoPro run. Yeah, do that. It's saying Berkeley is a hot spot. See, ain't nothing over here in Enville right now. I don't care if they got Chick-fil-A here to take it. It don't make no difference. Alright, down back on. I finished my stogie. It's time to roll. And says Chick-fil-A is not a hot spot, so I'm going to just use the regular Google Maps to get me there. You see, I do quite a bit. You got him a chair. That's the way to do it. They're probably going to stop, but I ain't going to. I'm in the back lane. I'm just going to cruise on through and then slide over. Go for a nice little relaxing ride. Cruise around. This weather's freaking beautiful. It's like perfect temperature right now. It really is. It feels nice out here. Guess you get to Chick-fil-A pretty quick here. Bus coming way the fuck out. How many speeds I can speed today? Barely. You put way the fuck out on that shit though. And you see, I did that shit while looking at a cop because that shit's legal out here. There's nothing wrong with lane splitting out here. It's 100% legal. Lane filtering, lane splitting, all that stuff out here be legal as shit. Think that cop cares I did that? I guarantee you he doesn't, because he knows that that is perfectly legal for me to do. If it stops me for it, I could just totally fucking laugh at him. There was no way he's gonna stop me for that shit. I need to clean this off with some Windex. Look at fucking streaks on this shit. It's fucking dirty. Yeah, when I get home. Oh, turn signal first. There we go. No problem. No, I'm too fast for the bike lane, bro. I'm doing 28 miles an hour on this 30-mile road, dude. You see me keeping up with traffic. It would be, being in a bike lane would be unsafe for me. It really would. I'm going to get over. I got to get over the next lane. I'm just going to get behind this car. Yeah, I don't have to ride in the bike lane, bro. And actually, at the speed of my bike goes, I'm actually technically not allowed to ride in the bike lane. Riding in the bike lane is actually illegal for me for the speed of this bike. I'm supposed to be in traffic. And so, I mean, I don't know if you saw, but I was literally just lane splitting in front of cops on this bike. I know what I'm allowed to do. I looked all that. I know all that stuff. And all you bikes have to ride in the bike lane. I take the bike lane sometimes, but technically I'm not supposed to. But you know, the maps will sometimes give me like the bike paths and stuff too. But I'll slow down when I do on the bike paths and stuff. I won't do my full speed because that would just be 30 miles, 28, 30 miles an hour, and a bike path would be a little too fast for those little bike, like the bike trails and stuff. There'll always be a bunch of people walking on them and stuff because I'm out here in the city. And dogs and babies and other slow ass bikes. Oh shit! Waited so fucking long, my shit turned off. Sorry. It turned off literally right when I went too. Feel bad about that one a little bit, but what the hell could I do? Yeah, it's a freaking power save features bike. It's one that gives me sitting in a light line. If you don't hit the buttons enough, the bike will just turn off on you, thinking you're inactive and trying to save power. Ever since I got the bike, that's the one negative thing about this bike, I think. But it's negative for me. For a lot of people, I think they would actually enjoy that shit. So I don't even know. But we'll chill here for a minute. There's a couple of drivers today. Actually, not a lot. There's not a lot of drivers up here, so I'm surprised this isn't actually a hot spot right now. Because you would think it would be, because there's really not a lot of drivers here. Oh, it says Wingstop is, but still pretty close. It should be good enough though. And I got that all covered up. Damn, somebody fuck up the door. Probably pissed, man, because I don't blame them, because I don't like them doors either, because they took the handles off of them. You used to be able to just pull them and go in there for deliveries. But no, they make you, now you have to go all over there to that door, then come around, then you can come out that way once you get your thing, but it's like, they're making this shit take longer for delivery drivers for no reason. Like, I don't know why the fuck they did that. I told them I didn't like it when he first said, I'm like, I don't like that shit. As a driver, I think that's fucked up what you're doing. Especially since I'm on a bike. You gotta go that far with my bike all the way around just to freaking get something that's right there. It's literally right inside the door is where you're picking up your orders. Look at that. I can get in the door right now, but because it's fucked up. But normally you can't get in them fucking doors. You can only go out of them. That happens a lot. I come over here, Jazzy waiting. I'll come in here, chill for a minute, and I'll get a delivery just like that. Yeah, that's on the wrong fucking side. I was having trouble getting it off earlier. I don't even know why I did it like that. Strange. Yeah, it just went up. It's gonna be a minute. It's a salad and a sandwich, which is cool. It means no drinks too. They got the black duct tape. That's cool. I almost want to take a strip, put it on my cake stand. They probably would later. I wouldn't give a shit, but yeah. I don't actually need it, but just... Veronica? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Got an order out the bat. Took a little cigarette break, a little detour. Came over here, got an order immediately. Chilling. It's starting out to be pretty good. It's kind of worries me because I normally start off this good. I know I'm sitting around for a while, but it would just be one of those really good days. We don't actually have to. We're not actually required to show them that we confirmed it. But a lot of people ask you to do that because they're worried you're gonna steal the shit, but you don't actually have to show them. If you be doing that too much, be getting reported for that. You can't get the app for it. If you do be doing that, stealing people's food. This dude's always here a lot. Another driver there. He's coming up to pick up something. He's always got the cool shirts. She wanted some extra Chick-fil-A sauce. Extra Chick-fil-A sauce? Okay. Yeah, she was just asking for it. She said 3 of them.
It's inside the bag already. Order for Amon?
Is it 3? She said she wanted to make sure she got 3 of them.
There's 5 in there.
I put 4 and 4 cashews there.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I want to get everything you're asking for. Yeah. Cool. There's no receipt. Okay. Usually receipt. Let me see on this thing. There it is. Is door cool? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let him know what I'm doing because he's working there. Good luck today, man. Hope you make some money. I may not actually need that for the bag to hold it in there, but I do it just to make it a little extra more secure. It does help with drink sometimes too. Inside at the front desk, well, that I can do. So if the lady I'm coming behind us, she don't like just back up into me. You on the wrong side of the road, mister. Go over. I'm just gonna go over here. You're cool. You're good. He's being nice, even if he was on the wrong side of the road. He just tell me to come. I point like I'm going over there, dude. You're good. Just let me know I can go. The next light's up here. I think I just stayed on the bike lane for a change. I guess I don't really go in too much. It's 2 miles, $6. I mean, I'm averaging $3 a mile right now. You know, whatever. No complaints. I'm not complaining about making money this early in the shift, in the day, especially when I'm seeing all them guys standing around hoping and praying they get an order. So, yeah. I'm a happy camper right now. Getting paid to have fun, ride my e-bike. Bring people some food, make them feel better. It's a win-win-win. I wanted to be really grumpy. One time I was by myself, I'm like, yeah, you feel better once you eat. And he was just being a dick the whole time I was bringing his fucking food. Then like an hour later, I got an extra tip from him. I guess he really was just fucking hungry and grumpy. I think he was just like surprised I was just being that generally nice to him, but he's being mean to me. But it's like, I know how it is when you're hungry after school. I understand. I was like telling him that shit. That shit was funny. You actually got the first, buddy. You got the right away. Oh no. I need to go by the pet club. I want to get something from Mama today. I want to get like a treat or something. Maybe like the pet club or the pet store. I think maybe not there, but I want to stop somewhere. Maybe go to some beef jerky or something. She's been such a fucking good girl lately. I just want to give her a treat. Do like a pig's ear or something, you know? There's something for her to chew on. Because she's a pit bull. She likes it. She loves chewing on shit. So I figured get something nice for her, get her some. I haven't bring her gumballs and tennis balls and stuff, you know, but I still want to bring her something extra because she's just been so sweet. Like right now, lately, she's been a really good girl, but sometimes she can be a cunt. I've had beef jerky sitting there that I got for her because she's been a good girl and she's being such a cunt. I'm like, you're gonna have to wait to get it because you being a cunt now. That has happened before. But not 99% of the time, she's a really good girl. Love my doggy. And I realized that I actually need to scoot my basket back towards the back of the back a little more because I tried to fold it down the other day because I was getting a big bag of dog food. And because I was trying to fold the basket down, I realized that it couldn't because it was too far like this way, and it needs to go back this way towards me more, like towards the back a little more. So it wouldn't fold all the way. It couldn't fold the basket down. I'm like, well, that's kind of, which is funny because I don't even remember when I installed the basket. It was like months ago. The one time I tried to fold it down, I'm like, shit, I can't. I didn't put it. I jacked up the positioning on it. It was like one of the times I did maintenance when I took it off and put it back on. I just put it back on a little too far in one direction. And it doesn't matter too much. I don't try to fold it down very often. Like, I probably won't think about that shit for like a long time. If only I'm getting Mama big food, I just order that shit anyways. I don't take it on my bike. Which is that day she was hungry and didn't want to wait on Amazon. We're going towards downtown Oakland, it looks like. All right. So see some big buildings. Why not? Yeah, I told baby on board, shit, look at her driving. They stop and wait for her the next year. That's where the bike's supposed to be. Like, you care about your baby, you don't give a fuck about everybody else is out here on the road, do you? No. I should have been parked right there where she was parked. That's where bike's supposed to go. I'm doing 28 and 25 and everybody's still passing me because they're like, oh, they must be going slow because he's on a bike. And hi Flash, how you doing? I didn't really crash the whole name. I'm a little slow sometimes, but I'm remember it eventually, I'm sure. How you doing, man? Just, we're about to see some big buildings up close. We're getting in downtown Oakland.
Flash and Meg says, are you doing like Uber Eats or is this just biking around?
I'm doing DoorDash, actually. But if I don't get orders, then it's just biking around. Either way, I'm going to be out here on my bike having fun. But I figure, if I ever have my bike having fun and getting paid for it, then I'm going to fucking do that. But, yeah. Sometimes I will just go to the water, go to the park, and do other random shit. But usually it's just, I'm doing DoorDash usually, but sometimes I just, I would just go like to go run around. I could see stuff like street musicians and festivals, things that I wouldn't know what's going on when I'm going around. I was at a book festival the other day. Yeah, that way I don't have to read it while I'm riding around. I have to be staring at my phone while I'm trying to talk to the chat. It's a program called Stream Buddy, and it does that. But for YouTube, I'm paying for a subscription every month for that, so it could do this for me. If you're using like Twitch or anything else, you don't have to pay anything for it. But here you do. What's up, buddy? Now, I'm not monetized or anything. Yeah, I don't make any money with this. I'm not monetized or nothing, but so I'm spending money to do this. Doing this stuff is, like some people, it's costing me money. But the Stream Buddy, even though I'm paying for it, it's costing money. It's worth it. I could actually turn it down so only I hear it doesn't show it doesn't play in the mic. I just don't care. A lot of people think it's cool to hear it. You have 80K subs on a bike channel. Why can't you do streams? Jeez. You send me some of them subs, man. Gee, I'm over here with like 80K subs, and you're a baller. You're the content creator. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't one. Oh, I thought you said 80K. I was like, holy shit. That's a lot of fucking subscribers. I'm over here I have like 180. I'm like, I feel like I'm doing good though. I mean, I haven't been doing it that long, but yeah. You only need 50 to stream. So you should be able to do live streams. Because I remember when I first was doing this, started a couple months ago, I had to have 50 people, 50 subscribers. And then you have to just sign up for it, and it just takes like a couple of days. And have you registered? Have you confirmed your channel, like registered, like all that? Well, what I had to do is I actually had to go on my laptop on a computer and try to start a stream there, and then I just had to wait like a couple days once I did that. And it was because it would let me do one there, but it wouldn't let me do it from my phone for a couple days after that. But once I did that, after a couple days, it actually let me start doing like the live streaming and stuff on my phone. Right now, I'm actually using my laptop to control the stream. So I'm streaming the GoPro to the laptop, and I have the Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone to do it, which is how I'm able to do the vertical streams. Yeah, just try doing one on like a computer somewhere else first, or even if you don't have a computer, you can always just go to the studio.youtube on your phone. Just go to the website and not through the app or through any of the apps or anything, and try to start one there. And then once you do that, in a couple of days, it should let you start streaming. Because I was having issues with that when I first got there too. Yeah, it should work with the laptop. But like I said, if you don't have a laptop, you can always just go to, like I said, go to the studio, the YouTube studio on the browser instead of like through the app, and you can also do it there too.
Says it's crap but can run YT.
Yeah, that's cool. Hello. Oh, it's at the front desk. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
She came out here to get, but yeah, that's with that too. But yeah, I'm streaming that shit with the GoPro, and I have a DJI mic, but I have all of it's being controlled through my laptop and OBS, and so I'm able to have the time and stuff on my streaming ad in my backpack. And I also have like a portable charger that's in my backpack that's powering the GoPro, so I don't have to worry about, because the GoPro only gives you like an hour and a half of time before it dies on you with the battery. So I just keep it connected to the portable charger while I'm out, and I don't have to worry about it. So that's big. But I'm letting you know now, if you start doing the streamer stuff, once you start trying to get set up, it gets it.
That streaming verified on my other channel and my friend uses my other channel.
That's why you don't give other people. Dude, I asked them particularly for it, and she's like saying you didn't get the. What? They said it's in the bag. She like look at this, man. It was a message. I can't see him. Why are you gonna message me and say I didn't get this stuff? This lady is never gonna have me bring her delivery again. That's just fucking rude. All right. Well, so hey, I'm live streaming this stuff, and I did ask him for it. I'm gonna give her my YouTube channel so she can go back and look herself.
Flash and Nick says how much for a GoPro?
It was like 400.
Flash and Nick says in price.
Yeah, that was the price.
Flash and Nick says dang.
I'm gonna tell her exactly. I'm gonna send her. Hey, you can check my YouTube stream. They said there's 5 in the bag. You want to come? Dude adds me and then asks me how I add him. I took my time out to just tell her all that shit. It can't be talking about I didn't do what you asked me to, and I know I did.
Now, but I'll sub to you on my other channel. It's called Cycling Monofeet.
Cycling Monofeet. All right, sounds cool, man. I know people got things to do. It's cool, man. I understand. We're gonna head back over to Chick-fil-A. Yeah, and it was them. It was them. You can see.
Okay, bye. I'll see you later.
She said none. Like I asked them 5 times. Like I'm gonna tell her to go complain for her. Nah, I'm not gonna tell her that. She's like none. I'm like, they said it was in the bag and there was 5 of them. Like they did. I told you can check my live stream. I did what I could. They didn't give it to you. They didn't fucking give it to you. Like I asked them 5 times and they said there's 5 in the bag. She's like, there's none. Come on. Fucking looked like that card roll. That was weird. I don't know if I'm supposed to go that way or this way. I don't know if it's one more street or not. I don't fucking know. This has got to be it. Like, I did. Like, she's being a bitch now, dude. What the fuck is card doing? She was like, it was on you to make sure. Like, bitch, I did. And it ain't my fault they didn't fucking do it. Like, what the heck? Why is she like acting like it's my fault when I just like, look, I did it. That's why I said some customers, like, they don't appreciate they don't appreciate you when, like, you're being honest. Like, I'm straight to them, like, look, and she can look and see if she actually does check my channel that I asked them. But she gonna yell at me, act like I'm a bad driver, like I'm a delivery driver. Y'all saw me ask him. Asked the dude and asked the other lady. She's like, well, there's 4 and I put one more, so there's 5. And said there's 5 in the bag. I'm just like, well, all right. Well, she's got 5 of them. I'm trying to make sure she's getting Chick-fil-A sauce. Because I even showed her my phone, said she's asking for Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, what more could I have done as a driver to do that? But she's gonna yell here like act like it's my fault. There's sealed bags. What I'm supposed to do, open her bags and bring her food. Then she's gonna say, oh, he messed with my food because you opened my bags. Just make sure she has her Chick-fil-A sauce. No, all I can do is ask them and make sure that it's in the bag. And they say it's in the bag. I'm assuming what they say to give me is in the bags because I can't see in the bags. I want people to think I'm tampering with their food and measuring their food, and I want people to know that their food's good and it's safe to eat when I bring it to them. And if it ain't yummy, it ain't my fault. Like, that's the shop's fault. But I don't think she realizes, like, I told her, I'm live streaming. Go look at my replay. I hope she looks. I really does. I hope she realizes that, like, lady, I really did try for you. I did my best. I'm sorry you didn't get your Chick-fil-A sauce, but I had no control over that. There's no reason for you to be mean to me about it. I'm supposed to stop here or up there. This is confusing. Like, I don't even fucking know. I'm assuming back here and that light's for them and that's for them. Like, that's just another crosswalk, I guess. Like, it's weird. But that happens sometimes. Like, a lot of people don't appreciate it. Like, and on top of that, for the miles I did and the pay that I got, she didn't even give me a tip. And she can yell at me and act like I did a bad job when I clearly didn't. And people should realize, like, if they're giving out to me with that lower pay, that means every other driver turned that shit down before me because I'm on a bike and I'm on the lowest totem of the, who's gonna get offered the orders. It goes cars, the motorcycles, then scooters, then freaking e-bikes, and then bicycles. I'm not bicycle, but I'm damn near the lowest. That means people in cars wouldn't do it, people in motorcycles wouldn't do it, people in scooters wouldn't do it, and I was like, whatever, I'll do it. Oh shit, my bike turned off. I'm just stuck here. Come on. My dick is go, dude. My bike had to turn back on. I was sitting there too long. And well, he was beside me, not in front of me. That would have sucked. Or, not behind me. He was probably not behind me. Because that was a long ass fucking light. Anybody need a free phone? That's where you get one at. That's all those people do. They be there every day. Your free phone service out here? Yeah, you can stop right there. That's right outside the social services, or you get like your EBT and all that stuff. You can go over there, sign up for your EBT, get your EBT, go right over there, get you a free phone, get qualified with the EBT, and then make your day a lot better having a phone. Because not everybody has $165 a month to pay for a phone bill like I'm doing right now. I know that shit's expensive. You'd be having a lot easier time if you put the backpack on. I was just putting it on. I'm having that much trouble with it, even if it is heavy. And when it's something like that, and I was hinges back like, hey, it's on my YouTube, you can check it out, that I did do what you said. You don't message them back calling them a liar. They're not gonna give you their channel and stuff. Be like, here, look for yourself. It ain't my fault. You're gonna call Chick-fil-A and yell at them. Don't message them back and call them a liar without even looking at their channel. Come on now. But yeah, pretty much every time someone's gonna message you after delivery, it's to complain. So if you get a message after a delivery, you might as well just ignore it. The fuck you doing going behind me for, you fucking crazy girl? What's wrong with you? That's fucking, don't walk behind bikes. It makes us paranoid. It makes us want to just start swinging at you. Staring at me like that and walking that close behind me. I don't care who, don't be doing that. I don't know you. Anybody who rides bikes knows somebody walking behind you like that. That's just dangerous. Especially when you're in a place like Oakland. You stupid shit like that. I'm walking behind people like that out here. You're gonna get yourself hurt. That always makes mad people do it. I don't care who they are. And older people should know better. They should know better than be walking behind people. If my dog would have been with me, my dog would have bit her. I ain't gonna lie. She'd have snapped at her and I would have been like, good girl. Because she'd been protecting me. You don't come running up behind people that have dogs. Don't come running up behind people that are motorcycles or bicycles or e-bikes. Certain stuff you just gotta have some common sense about. You got target fixated. She was coming over towards me the whole time. I don't know what she was. Look at that. She's just all up on that line. That's why I scooted over. I'm not riding slow. It is a little windy. A little slow for the 30. Damn, lady, you cannot drive. Sometimes they just dumb bad drivers. You can't even mad at them. All you can be like, damn, you fucking suck at driving. No, you just gotta wonder how the fuck could you ever get your license? Trying to squeeze it through this shit. There's too much fucking traffic. Truck's pretty close to that fucking curb. I don't know if I was gonna do it. I'm trying to squeeze out here, give us room, let him to get in. There's just the cars up there. The truck's giving me a lot of room, but look at these cars up there. There's like no room up there. Damn, that sucks, bro. This chain, I go over it on a mountain bike. I ain't tripping on it. They ain't gonna hurt that chain. Those things are fucking durable as fuck. Those chains can pick up a fucking crane. They can definitely handle a fucking mountain bike running over them. Yeah. Were you here when a lady was saying I was yelling at me for not getting a Chick-fil-A sauce? I sent her a thing. He's like, hey, I asked them for it repeatedly, and they said they put 5 in the bag. And here I'm like, you can go back and look at my live footage, and I gave her my YouTube channel. And then she started yelling at me again. I'm just like it's my fault that she didn't get her Chick-fil-A sauce. I didn't respond back after that. I just fucking called her a bitch in the fucking street. Like, bitch, fucking doing this? What? Hell no, she didn't tip. It was a no-tip order. It was one of them orders that if I didn't take it, nobody was gonna take it. It would have just sat there. It was too far miles for the amount of pay it was. Nobody was gonna take that order. But it just, I took it. Just like whatever, because I'm on an e-bike, it don't cost me no money. But she probably would have been still waiting on her food. I didn't take it. But I mean, regardless if she was a tip order or not, when someone's yeah. Well, the thing is, I did ask him repeatedly, and I even sent her to my YouTube channel. So I hope she goes back and looks and realizes she was being mean to somebody who legitimately was telling her the truth. Because the funny thing was, she would start bitching at me again, even after I told her that, like, hey, I asked him repeatedly, and they said there's 5 in the bag, and here's my YouTube channel. And then she still came back saying, "Who's your responsibility?" or some shit like that. I didn't even read the whole thing. I'll look real quick. I'll show you on the stream what she was saying. Chats. See? Yeah, can you get a Chick-fil-A sauce, please? 3. Got it. I, I asked them multiple times, and I told her I made sure to ask multiple times on my live stream all of my dash on YouTube at 8, and I gave them my YouTube channel. You can check the replay. They said there's 5 in the bag. She's like, no, none. It was on you to make sure. On sealed bags. After I told her, hey, I did ask them multiple times. She's still gonna, even I told her and gave her my YouTube channel and say, hey, I've got proof of this stuff. She's still gonna yell at me like I didn't do my job. That's what I'm talking about. That's a fucking bitch there. Knowing I would just went like miles on my freaking bike to bring her food. But yeah, if I sat at the job and I was like, hey, here's my YouTube channel, you can check it out. It wasn't my fault. I'm not gonna do that. But this is gonna, yeah, she's gonna get plastered. I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna screenshot this. Hold on. I'm gonna plaster on Kura, on Reddit. I'm plaster shit up everywhere. She can be real embarrassed. Because like I said, I do live stream. I have a really big following on Quora actually, and a decent one on Reddit. I'm putting on all my little stuff that I do, and let them see, Veronica, the live stream showing your face of everything that happened. If it was you, because I'm sure they got everything she wanted. Yeah. I mean, she ordered a salad and like 1 chicken sandwich. Ain't like she's starving. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they ain't like she's doing that because she's hungry. She's doing that just because she's mean. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know the choice. I just don't get it. It's pretty funny, but like I said, I am gonna plaster that shit everywhere. I'm gonna link everybody to my the YouTube. I'm gonna actually go through my live. I'm gonna make a short out of it, and I'm gonna plaster that shit everywhere. And she can be real embarrassed. And yeah, I said that people always act like the drivers just about that, they like just be stealing orders, they be doing all that stuff about their drivers. I'm like, people don't realize, like 99% of the time, it's the fucking customers. Like there's only so much those drivers can do. Only so much we're actually required to do on top of that. Like I don't like when she messages me and tells me to ask for extra Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't have to ask. All I'm required to do is follow the instructions that's in the DoorDash app. Yeah, according to the contract with DoorDash, I'm only required to do what DoorDash asks me. If they tell me to drop it at a certain place, I'm only required to drop it where DoorDash tells me to drop it. If a customer tries to say, oh no, drop it at this place a couple miles away, I don't have to do that. Just like I don't have to ask for your fucking Chick-fil-A sauce. I only have to do what the app requires me to do. When I do go out of my way, you know, when you're like, hey, can you check for Chick-fil-A sauce? I do try to do it, and you don't get it. You're mad at me for doing extra work to try to be nice. That's not getting me any extra money, and then you're not tipping, and you yell at me. Yeah, you're a bitch, Veronica. And he's like, let's see what's going on here. They got a couple of skaters standing around. Nobody really skating right now. But I don't know if you noticed that this is like empty right now. It's because I forgot to charge my other portable charger, so I'm using my one that's usually here for my GoPro. Exactly. lot of drivers don't read what you ask, or just don't understand it because they don't speak fucking English. You should be grateful she got a driver that actually speaks fucking English and understood her request to begin fucking with.
Detroit_love_Dad says it'll be a no tipper. I only tip little customers that be tripping.
Yeah. I've gone to the people, I'm just like, that tip me, and I'm just skipping. I'm just like, look, I'm really sorry. Your drink didn't survive the trip because that shit has happened before, and I'm just like, I'm just like, if I fuck up, I'm gonna admit my fuck ups. That's just how I am. I'm gonna make mistakes. That shit happens. But when I know I didn't, the customer called me a lie. I don't appreciate that. Like the other day when I was out, remember I did that one where he said he had like some weird instructions to bring me to somewhere else other than where the dot was and where the DoorDash told me to, and I tried to text him, I tried to call him. I was there I stood there for a while and I never got any response. So I finally just left it.
I did 2 orders today, Uber Eats.
And then he yelled at me for not. He's like, "That's not where you were supposed to leave it." I'm like, "Well, that's what DoorDash." I'm sitting thinking, "That's what DoorDash told me to fucking leave it." And he messaged me back like 20 minutes later. It was like 15 minutes later after I left. He finally messaged me back. You didn't leave it in the right spot. And at that point, I ain't nowhere near him. I ain't going back. Trying to get food, driver's trying to get a hold of you. You need to be able to contact you, especially when you have some weird fucking instructions that I don't have to follow and I don't understand. Like I was gonna try to follow the instructions and bring it to whoever he was saying, but I didn't. I tried to message him, but he didn't message me, so I just followed. I did what I was required to do, and I left it in front of where the address was. It's shit like that's why a lot of drivers just don't give a fuck. Because that's how customers tend to be. Drivers just don't give a fuck. Like that is also why I also record every time my dad forgot the live stream or not, because people be saying bullshit, trying to get drivers in trouble and shit, trying to lie, say they didn't get their food and shit. I'd be like, I got proof, DoorDash. I ain't got no content violation right now. They all got removed. They all got taken away from my thing. Why? Because I just sent them my channel link, and they're like, oh, okay. They watch the videos, like this is the date around the time of the order. They can look in my videos, see that. They find it real quick. They watch me do the delivery, and then they're like, okay, yeah, he did his job, and they take the contact violation off. And you can see when I'm actually talking to the customers, I'm respectful to the customers. I'm nice to them, but if they're a dick, I'm gonna bitch about them afterwards. But I'm not gonna do it to their face. I'm still gonna be, treat it like a job. Dumb shit. I'm gonna put them on blast on the internet. I don't give a fuck. Fuck around and find out. Don't fuck with it. I order some food. The driver shows up with the fucking motorcycle helmet and camera shop logos to smile you on cam. I'm gonna be fucking nice to that guy. I ain't gonna look like an ass online. I don't want people to, I don't want to be doing that dumb shit. Unless my bag's open and the food tab gone, I'm gonna be like, you fat fucking bastard, you ate my food. You owe me lunch. But yeah, it would have to be something really fucked up like that. You unseal the bag and ate half my shit. I actually have that problem actually when I order food. Drivers will eat my fucking food. I'm not fucking. I forgot. I was strict there. I had to get a bunch of refunds from Uber Eats because the drivers were actually legitimately eating my food. Like you get a pizza and there's like, you order pepperoni pizza, most of the pepperoni's gone, and there's fucking fingerprints all up in your fucking pizza, and the seal's broken. You know the driver ate your fucking pepperoni. You fucking know that shit. Some drivers are bad drivers, but I ain't one of them. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I just got a 1 mile, $7 from Wingstop, so that's gonna make some more money. And the cool thing is I'm at Wingstop, so all I have to do is go inside and get the food. I don't even have to go anywhere. Check us out. I got one from, it's $7.25 for like 1 point something miles, which is cool for me. Let me just take the phone off, go right inside, and go make some money. Cool thing is I can put my gloves here again. I couldn't do that when I had the battery there. Gary W, huh? All right, Gary, I'm gonna bring you your food. Try not to yell at me. Gary W. So, like I said, this one says, this place says bathrooms are available for dashers. I see a lot of restaurants are like, restrooms are for customers only. They want the people who deliver their food go to the restroom. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that for the bike, especially. I'm probably gonna take a picture of it. It is confirmed. Oh wait, what? There. I don't know why I did that. It usually does automatically. They do have people. This place does have a problem with drivers like snagging food. They legitimately do. So I understand why they be tripping on that shit. Even though technically I don't have to show them that I confirm. I don't have to do that. I'll settle the drink in the cup holder. I can get it in the thing, right? There we go. Put the straw in the bag. Kind of under the cup holder, but that's fine. But they're pretty chill with me because they do quite a bit of deliveries from here. So the people that are in that shop know it. They used to try to make me sign in and like ask for my name and phone number and shit. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna give you my personal information. You can either give me this order, or I can call DoorDash and tell them you're violating your contract with DoorDash, and I'll get this place shut down. I told them that shit. They gave me the order, and I still showed them I confirmed it just to be nice, because they were explaining to me we have a problem with drivers and stuff, orders coming in missing a lot and stuff. And I came back and I was showing them videos of customers from here who there was a lot of customers from here who were saying they didn't get the food, that I handed them their food. And I came back and I showed the owner and the manager the videos of that shit. I'm like, look, dude. I'm like, most of the time it's not the drivers, it's the fucking customers. And here's your fucking proof. And I showed him like multiple videos of that shit, and he was just like, damn. Like, we had our little disagreements in here, but they were understandable and about it and everything. But yeah, now they're totally fucking cool with me. Like I said, when you have video proof, it kind of changes things quite a bit. 1.8 miles, $7. So it's another, I'm averaging $3 a mile again. It's like $3.50 or some shit, $3.75, something like that. I got to go through the little skater path there. If I want to go through that one, go that way. So that's what I'm going to do, because otherwise I have to wait on the light, and I don't want to have to wait on the light.
Turn right onto the cycleway. Hello. In 500 feet, turn left onto 45th Street. Connected.
You guys over here. They doxing each other. What the fucking... That was a nice fucking leather couch. It was kind of dirty, but you fucking cleaned that shit up. It wasn't tore up at all. Too fucking big for my fucking place, but it's pretty fucking nice. A big ass fucking couch. This isn't for the bikes because clearly nobody's coming. This is for the bump because I do have a drink in the back. And I would like to get Mr. Gary his drink in one piece. This is weird because usually like the whole entire like first hour I drive, it's usually just me just cruising around bitching about how slow it is, and I can't say that today. I'm not getting like great paying orders, but it's not really slow. I'm actually getting orders, so it's kind of weird. But like I said, at the same time, $3 a mile, it's not bad paying orders. It's just not great paying. If I was a regular e-bike, it'd kind of be sucking right now because it'd be quite a bit slower. But luckily, I'm fast. I can just fucking cruise. I know the part of the back line right there is a little bumpy, so I was kind of just putting through it. Because I do not have rear shocks, only front, and the levers are carried in the back. This road used to be real tore up. That was a while ago. Now it's just a little tore up. It's not nearly as bad as it was. Apparently they patched up some of the holes and stuff pretty good.
In 200 feet, turn right onto Oakland Avenue. Turn right onto Oakland Avenue. In a quarter mile, turn left onto 60.
It's pretty funny. I haven't actually made a shorter video in a while. That's it today. I gotta make one about Veronica being mad about a Chick-fil-A sauce because that shit's funny. Blaming me. When you have the cones like that and so you can work vehicles, I try to slow down for them. I might have been a little overly too cautious there, but better safe than sorry, I figure.
Turn left onto 65th Street.
The car's gonna be like, all them freaking bikes just freaking ran that light. Cars just stuck in the wheel, just bounce. That's when you know that's spark. You know the light's ridiculous. I thought the scooter might just stop out front. Like
Head west on 65th Street.
they just
Then turn left onto
thought they'd stop there and have their conversation. You know, I'd rather them be stopped doing that on their phones than to be on their phones and driving and being dangerous. I'd rather them just sit there at a stop sign. It's an inconvenience for like other people, but at least it's not a danger to people. I'd rather be an inconvenience than be a danger. You be on the phone, you gotta call somebody. Yeah, pull over, stop, do what you gotta do. Don't drive around. That's dangerous.
Turn right, then 6400 Christie Avenue, Emeryville, California 94608. USA will be on the left. 6400 Christie Avenue, Emeryville, California 94608. USA is on the left.
I'm pretty sure it's the guy right behind me. I'm pretty sure I've alluded to him before. Hello. Yeah, I've delivered to you before. I remembered you. I already knew you were right here. I was like, guess we're here right here.
Thank you.
So I got a drink and a straw for you in here? Yeah, I'm getting a drink and a straw together.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your meal.
Jeff Beefrap says, what's the total?
$7.50. For that order was $7.25 for that one. Which puts me at $17.25, which is, for this time of day, is pretty good for me, I guess. I've made more than my cigarette money this morning, which I'm pretty stoked about that. So, no complaints. The other two, we look. Pack and a half, yeah. Pack and a half. Where am I going now? Guess we'll just head back to Chick-fil-A. Like, I do get a lot of repeat customers sometimes. Like, that's one of them. So, just like, alright. I don't know if I'm supposed to go here. I'm gonna go this way. Because I think he wants me to go that way anyways. Yeah, it does. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Actually, I need to put it on the smaller map, so I'm gonna pull over real quick. I can still see the DoorDash when I'm riding around. I forgot to do that before I drove off.
In 300 feet, turn right onto Shellmount Street. Turn right onto Shellmount Street. Continue on Shellmount Street for 1 mile.
I don't know why I gave us the weird directions. When I realized where I was, I just started fucking ignoring the directions. You know what? This is a dude. There's a lot of restaurants right here. I park here a lot. In the middle of the corner, a hideaway over here. I haven't been over here in a while. They always have that bowl there for water for dogs. Which is funny. Most people won't let their dogs share bowls because they don't want dogs getting shit from catching shit from other dogs. They all fucking paranoid about it. It's my dog. I'd be like, shit, at least they ain't drinking out of the toilet. I wouldn't even trip on it. Mama is good about that stuff. She won't, if it's not safe to drink, she won't drink it. I don't have to tell her. Like, yeah. Guess I can turn this off now. Because I don't need it. There we go. There's all me talking to that old man, fucking my buddy Jonathan. He's talking to him. He's chilling here. Not today though. You don't know, you don't always remember, but I see him here quite a bit. I was there one day and there was a dude that was just freaking stuck in that one of the planet thing across the street. Because he freaking drove over, just thinking his truck could just drive over everything, and just drove over and got just, and just got stuck. There was no getting him out. He had to call AAA for sure on that one. He was definitely calling some roadside service because he wasn't going nowhere. There wasn't nothing gonna get him out of there. He was in it deep. There are a bunch of birds chirping. It's kind of nice. Right over there, like right around here, there's a whole bunch of restaurants in this place. It's basically like a little mini mall of nothing but restaurants. So it can be a good place to pick up an order. Sometimes I'll sit here and I'll get a couple at once. Well, it's just like any spot you can go to. It's possible you don't get anything. You never know. Two little girls are going in, like in there. It's basically just that's where all the restaurants are. Gotta kind of keep an eye on my phone though, because it will give you orders and not beep at you. DoorDash do be doing that shit sometimes. Then I get home, like, why didn't I get any orders? I get home, like, oh man, I did give me some. It says I missed orders, but I never saw them. They're saying Wingstop again. Well, maybe let's just roll over to Wingstop again. I sat it for long enough. I got on the last time I was there, so why not try it again? It's only a mile away.
Bike south on Chestnut Street for a half mile.
What is this dude doing? Oh, okay, it's just being super slow. Super slow, that's all. Nice. just paying attention. It took me a while to get started. It's gonna send me over the bicycle bridge. I'm glad I decided to go there. It's good on the bicycle. I don't get to do this too often.
Make a U-turn, then turn left onto Shellmount Street. Make a U-turn at Bay Street, then turn left onto Shellmount Street.
Why is it giving me such? Oh wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Where am I? I'm following.
In 600 feet, below the way turns right and becomes South Bayfront Bridge.
I don't know which GPS. I have two direction things going at once, and I'm fucking confused as hell right now. I thought I was doing this, but I think this is still my following the Google, and I thought I was following freaking DoorDash maps. So I don't even know where this is taking me. I think it's just like this way is trying to. What's up, Varsity brother? I'm a big idiot. That's what's up. I got two. Yeah. Sure, man. I'll do a burnout. Buy me a motorcycle. No problem. I would totally do burnouts for you. I was following that one, so why was I getting double the things? The heck? I was still getting like Google directions. It was really weird. That's kind of an ugly dog, I ain't gonna lie. It was almost cute, he was so ugly. Left or right, dude? Which fucking way you going, dude? You're going back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to run into him. He's like, yeah, whatever. We've been saying that if I came down there fast and smacked into you. You've been thinking, damn, I should have stayed to the fucking right. Guess he's doing some stair exercise. He's going up and down, up and down.
Turn right onto Horton Street.
I'm pretty sure it's trying to tell me to go on that way, but I ain't. I'm just like, it's a mountain bike. I can go off curbs. Can't do burnouts, but I can get some decent speed going. You can see I'm cruising. Because if we hit the front brake on this one, I got no power on the throttle. So no burnouts on this e-bike. And I ain't got enough power otherwise to do it.
Turn left onto 45th Street. Continue for a half mile.
Yeah, if I did, I wouldn't do it. No, my back tire's kind of shot. I've been saying for days now, I'm going to go home and order it. And I keep going home and I keep fucking forgetting about it. The funny thing is, I actually do have it saved in my Amazon shopping cart. I just got to literally click buy. I don't even have to look for it. Like, minimum pay 2 miles? Nope. Fuck that. I was going away a big fat motherfucking decline. 2 miles for $3.50? That's not even $2 a mile. I will take the low acceptance rate. I ain't doing that shit. Even if it is free for me to do it. You're gonna spend $50 on chicken, you ain't gonna tip? You deserve not to get your food. I'm sorry. I'm gonna spend $60 on chicken and just get it. Yeah, no. And back to here, the skaters at again.
In 500 feet, turn left onto the cycleway. Turn left onto the cycleway, then turn right. Turn right, then your destination will be on the left.
Back here again. It's bad when you need to make $20 and you're just like, you still turn down orders. You're just like, yeah, fuck that order.
Like, I'd be more likely to be short with somebody than, like, sloppy.
Hi, Dad says hi.
Hi, Dad. Hi. What's up? How you doing, man? Hi, Dad. Just got over here to the hot spot. See if we can get us a little order.
Hi, Dad says drive it.
Drive it. I don't drive. I'm lazy. No. I want a bike. First of all, you ride a bike. You don't drive a bike. and in between orders, so yeah, I'm on an e-bike. No reason to keep killing my charge up, especially since I do dumb shit like I'll forget to charge this shit tonight. Like I swear, like every night I forget to charge something. Usually it's the rear view camera, but like last night it was one of my portable chargers.
How old are you?
Everyone should know how old I am. Does it matter? You got phone wise been hanging out with me. It doesn't matter how old I am. I don't know why people always be tripping on age. I do what the leaders in my country, because I'm from the USA, I do what they tell me to do. You know what they tell me to do? Don't ask, don't tell, and grab them by the pussy. I listen to my leaders. And those are the words of the presidents. Think I'm wrong? Look them up. Clinton said, don't ask, don't tell. Obama said, you will own nothing, you will be happy. And George Trump said, just grab him by the pussy. Those are literally quotes from 3 different presidents. And the only one that actually made sense of all those was the one guy who never should have been president, which was Obama, because he wasn't born in the country. Isn't he one of the greatest?
How much was it?
The e-bike was 1,400. I got it off of Amazon. I paid like $400 down. I was able to make payments on it, even without credit or anything, just through Amazon. I was paying like $250 a month for it, which is really nice because I don't have to have I was able to get a nice buy without having a lot of money at once. It's a lot easier to come up with $250 a month than it is to come up with thousands of dollars at once to buy a nice e-bike. And for the type of e-bike it is, $1,400 is a good price for it, man. 26-inch wheels. You got the front suspension on it.
That is a lot.
It's a lot. It is a lot. That's why I said being able to make payments is great. But the thing is, for the type of bike it is, it's not a lot. Most bikes like in my area that are like this, you're gonna spend $3,000-$4,000 on. People think I spent a lot more money on my bike than I did, and I didn't. They find how much it is, like, dang, I'm gonna have to get one of those. Especially when they realize, oh, you can make payments without having credit, just going through Amazon. I'm like, yeah.
Hi, Dad says that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wasn't a little Jetson e-bike first when I first started doing my DoorDash e-bike stuff, and then Worked for a little while, then found this bike on Amazon with other, was able to get it and upgrade my stuff a little bit. And the only mods I did on it is like the phone mount here, the rear view camera, and the basket. Everything else is basically just part of the bike that came with it. And I've put like 2,700 miles on. The only problem I'm having right now is the kickstand's all wonky and fucked up, and that was because literally a car fucking swung over and fucking hit me, and intentionally. and it actually knocked the bike sideways from underneath, but I got a little bit of wobbles from it, but I was able to control it and ride off. But this goes shows how durable the bike is. A 1-ton car hitting a 70-pound bike, and the only thing that happens is you kind of, just fucked up the kickstand wheels a little bit. Like basically the little bracket where the kickstand's mounted on, that's with the welds for that are fucking fucked up. And you can push it in a little this way. But kickstand still technically works, so until it like completely breaks or falls off, I'm not gonna mess with it. Then I probably still might. Then I'll probably just lean against a wall or some shit. Kickstands aren't really like you don't have to have a kickstand to ride it. It just makes the parking a little more difficult. But this is actually a wireless charger here for my phone, which that's for the phone mount. It's actually a wireless charger. And I usually have a battery pack here charging because my bike doesn't actually put out enough power to power the wireless charger. So it's not the USB ports don't. So I have a big Anker 737 that I usually stick right here and have it powered. But right now I have a. I am live every day. I come on from like 11 to like 1 or 2. Then I'll take a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back on at 4 to 6, and that's like California time, so that's Pacific. So I start at 11 Pacific, go a couple hours, take a little bit of a break, and then I start again at 4 p.m. Pacific. So it's 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific time. So I'll be starting my streams in. How long they go, it just kind of varies. Just whenever I'm out. Sometimes when I'm at home, I'll just turn on the stream just to just sit back and bullshit with people. All right, hi, Dad. You have a good one, man. Hope I see you in here later. And you're clearly not hungry because you offered you food and you turned it down. Acting like you're so destitute, but you ain't taking something that people are offering you. I don't feel bad for you. I'm usually nice on you, but that was just bullshit. She'd offer me that box. I'm saying to her, I'd have eaten it. I ain't even homeless. You give me some food, I'm gonna eat it. Even they were looking shocked, like, did that lady really not accept the food? And like, yeah, what the fuck? She wants a drug. She don't want food. Clearly. She's like, nah, just give me some money. I've been on the streets, and I never turn down food that's offered to me. I don't care if I just fucking ate. You don't turn down food that's offered to you. And the reason why is because, for one, you may want to eat it later. You may not get that offer again. You may not make any money throughout the day. 2, if you're homeless, you're gonna know someone else out there who's homeless too, and someone else is probably gonna be hungry. And why waste the food? And 3, if you turn that shit down, next time they come by, they may not want to offer you something. Or offer the next person something because just like they're just gonna turn it down anyways. Like even if I think like I don't trust people that give it to me, I feel kind of sketch about it. I'll still take it, and I might wait for, and I might wait for them to leave and throw it away, but I'm still gonna take it just in case I was wrong. Because all that, so you don't think about what they'd be doing. I ain't gonna tell somebody I'm homeless and I mean, somebody come up and offer me food, I'm gonna say no, and then the next person comes up like, I'm homeless and hungry. Can you help me? No, fuck yourself. Cause I've been homeless out here before. Shit's fucking rough. I was at the sign one day. Said I need a lot of food. Somebody came by with like fucking like 5 party trays of food for me, like cheese and meats and fucking fruits and little mini sandwiches and cakes. He's like, you said you wanted a lot of food, and I'm like, took me seriously. You know what I did? Open that shit up, start eating. I saw some homeless dude come by and go, can I have some? I was like, you can have some when you bring 2 more people over here that are also hungry to help me eat this shit, because there's no fucking way me and you can eat all this. I was like, this is enough food for a bunch of people. I'm like, go around the corner there, get a bunch of people, just tell everybody, spread the word that there's a bunch of food down here. And a bunch of people showed up, and we ate all that shit. I ended up taking like a tray of meat back to my fucking camp, because even then we still couldn't fucking eat it all. I didn't turn that shit down. I knew I couldn't eat it all, but I was like, shit, I know people are hungry out here too. And like the next day, I had the same sign. Someone gave me a whole fucking birthday cake. They look, because I asked someone else, looked at him, I was like, fuck no, I ain't sharing this cake. This was the dude I just shared hella food with the day before. He's like, you're gonna eat this? You're gonna sit there in front of me and eat that cake, eat that whole cake? I was like, you fucking right, I am. Watch. I fucking got a fork out. I fucking devoured that fucking cake. He was like, you just ate a whole fucking cake. I was like, fucking told you I wanted this shit and I wasn't sharing. I was like, but I don't waste food. If I say I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna fucking eat it. He was laughing so hard. It was funny because like the next day, someone actually came by and gave me another cake. I don't know, people just fucking giving cakes to people. What the fuck was going on? That one actually shared because I just ate the whole fucking cake the day before. And the dude came by, he's like, let me guess, you can eat all. I'm like, nah, man, you can have as much as you want. I ain't fucking eating the whole cake again. I'm like, I had my sugar filled fucking yesterday when I ate that fucking birthday cake. Shit was pretty funny. It's slowing down now. It's only 1. I knew it was slowing down. Fucking went fucking white. Look at that. I called that shit. But I ain't complaining because, like I said, I was at Chick-fil-A. Every time I was at Chick-fil-A, other place, I saw my driver saying and I get nothing. At least it's been offering me some stuff, even if it's been not been that great. I'm happy I made a little money. I'm gonna have me another cigarette. I got this cigarette. I'm gonna go fucking house, play with mom, and get some coffee.
MOONCSTAR says good evening.
Well, good evening, man. Star. It's only fucking one here. We ain't even yet. We're still in the afternoon. And Zorp said he was gonna do his little setup today, so we can start playing our game soon. So hopefully he does. But he seems like the type of guy that's on my kind of schedule. You're just gonna get it done. It's just a matter of when. Not necessarily be when you expect it, but it will eventually be done. Plus, he's been so busy with his new house, working on that and shit. So I understand. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream when we first start doing. I'm gonna stream that shit. I'm definitely gonna have to, cause that's just gonna be too funny. Like I just expect it to be just some crazy ass shenanigans with us. He's a weird motherfucker just like me. It's gonna be some crazy shit going on. He says, "Yeah, for a little while, it just seemed like a lot of walking, and a lot of dying. A lot of walking, a lot of dying." I don't really think it's a game you could really like stream solo and really have any fun with. Because I mean, I guess you could survive and do your thing and play it solo, but I just don't think it would be as much fun. He says he's got a mic too, so you'll be able to hear what Observe sounds like too. So that'd be cool.
FOONZSTAR says Skyrim.
Skyrim? Yeah. I originally was going to get Cyberpunk because I have a computer that can actually handle the graphics now. But we started talking about survival games. I'm like, you know, it'd be fucking fun to play them with you. He was like, I was going to get DayZ. He's like, you mentioned DayZ, and I was like, thinking about that too as well. I was like, yeah, I was kind of thinking about getting the survival game too. I was like, thinking through Rust or some of the other ones. Just show me when he was playing. My game sucks. I never wouldn't play it. We both agreed to get DayZ, and we got it. So, I wish we get the most fucking expensive one out of all of them, but you know, whatever. It looks cool. I think once I start understanding the game and like where to find shit and how to craft shit, I'm gonna really enjoy it. I got a feeling the first couple of days it's gonna be fucking get dying to zombies a lot. I'm gonna be all like, no, zombie, please don't eat my brains. Well, I said I was gonna say that I got my cigarette and I was gonna go make some coffee, and that's what I'm gonna do. Even if it is a beautiful day, I still gotta have my coffee. Because if I ain't getting orders, like I'd rather be sitting on the couch, relaxing, waiting on orders, than standing here.
FOONZSTAR says zombies in games nowadays are more annoying than scary. Hello.
Yeah, nowadays they are. Back in like Resident, like Evil 2 and stuff, when the fucking giant unkillable monster comes crashing through the wall through the hallway out of nowhere, and then just like there's no cut or nothing, no warning, you know, just going through, and it just fucking starts trying to get you and chase you. That shit was scary because, especially because like shit like that never happened in games, you know, unexpected shit like that was just. And even in the last one, like Resident Evil, shit didn't just like a wall wouldn't just fucking crumble without a scene or anything, and just have monster just some fucking charging at you. That shit was scary. I ain't gonna lie, that shit scared me, like legitly scared the shit out of me. Everybody was being careful at that crosswalk. The lady was looking, the cars are fucking waiting up for her. I'm waiting up for her, going slow. I'm watching the cars in her. That's how it's supposed to be at intersections. If you're paying the fuck attention to what they're doing, that's how you walk across the street. Just because you had the right of way don't mean you shouldn't look. Like, she waited until she got the light and she looked. Like, y'all seen it. People will just fucking randomly just walk out in the fucking street now. It's fucking like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all idiots? That's how you get. And yes, I know I'm not using the GPS, but I'm going home. I know how to get home. At least from there, anyways. It's just down the damn street. It's literally one turn. Go down to Alcatraz, turn right, and then I'm home. I pretty much noticed that like everybody else those lives are like they'll stop before they get home and turn that shit off, and they'll start it after they leave the home, and they don't people knowing. I'm obviously I'm like, I'm come out and get eaten by my fucking pit bull. Come the fuck ahead. I ain't tripping on it. Like, I ain't got you with stealing. You're just gonna get eaten. I ain't one of those guys making $100,000 a year doing this shit on the side. And you'd be on YouTube with your ass fucking chewed up by a fucking dog. Because there are cameras at my place all over the fucking place, inside and outside. They're all a bunch of fucking hidden cams. We have a lady out one time whose car got hit out front of the place with a fucking hit and run. Because we had fucking cameras. Which, you know, really helped with like the whole insurance and everything. Because it will show the, you know, show the car, the other car, and how it hit her, and then pulled back out and just fucking sped off, and you know. I don't know if they found the dude that hit her or not, but you know, tried to help her out. Yeah, it's not scary. Yeah, after Resident Evil 2, the original producer went on to make, like, they started doing the Silent Hill ones, and those games were pretty scary. And you could tell that Resident Evil kind of got pretty crappy after the guy who originally started it quit making it and started having someone else do it. That's why when you're picking out games and you really want to pay attention to who's programming, who's developing the games, not just the company, but who's actually making the game, because that actually makes a difference. Who the developer is more important than who the company is. A good developer can make a really good game with a lot less resources and be better than the stuff that the bigger companies are making. And we're back. Time to have some coffee and chill. Yeah, pretty girl. Yeah, mamas. He's liking the rose. She's like, scratch my butt. That's all I want. I just want you to scratch my butt. You a little slut. You're welcome. I love you too. Yeah, that's the charger I normally have prime my GoPro, but like I said, I forgot to charge it. Once I used this morning, it was freaking dead. I'm just like, oh shit. Ugh. So I have my new Anker. That's an Anker too, but my new one, the 737, the fast charging one, connected to the GoPro right now. I can leave that shit on all day and it'd be fucking golden. There we go. Got the mic set up. Where's my coffee cup? It's over here. Gonna have to make a cup.
MOONZSTAR says ha 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 cutie.
Yeah, she's adorable. Yes, you're adorable. She said, me? I'm like, yeah. She really grumbled. You talking about me? Dude, I'd be scared to get those little push pads where the dogs can talk to you without hitting the things, because she wouldn't know what to do with them. And she's so smart, I don't want to know what the fuck she has to say. She said I talk some shit, that's what I do. That's what I'm assuming she said just now. Okay. Only 4 people in here? Yeah. A Flash and Meg. I was just calling him Flash earlier. He said good kitten. Oh. I gotta put some coffee on.
MOONZSTAR says haha same with my cat.
I used to have a hell of a smart cat because this dog is literally fucking trained to do everything. She's a medical alert dog. She's a search and rescue dog. She's a guide dog. She's a guard dog, an attack dog. Like, she can literally do fucking everything. Like when she does something she isn't supposed to, like she remembers she wasn't supposed to or something, she knows she's in trouble before we even say anything, even look at her. She knows you fucked up before she knows. Yeah, she remembers that shit and knows. But like you could literally put a plushie down, 2 plushies in front of her and say, "This one's Mama. Don't touch this one." She will never touch the other one. The one he says for Mama, she's gonna chew that shit the fuck up. Like you could literally do that to her and just leave. Just put 2 down. This one's yours. This one's not. This one's not for Mama. And she'll just fucking take hers and leave the other one there, and it would just sit there. And she loves to destroy plushies. Oh my goodness, she fucking loves that shit. Am I getting this low bitrate stuff? I don't understand why I keep getting these warnings. I look at my streams and everything's fine. Wait, is it fine? Could be fine. But it gives me these low bitrate warnings. Maybe on live. Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting these warnings from it, but everything looks good. So I'm just like, well, if it's working, it looks good. Why are you giving me warnings? I had a cat that was smart like that too, though. He even had open doors and shit. He was a cool fucking cat. That's really, really rare to have a cat smart like that. So yeah, you have a pretty fucking amazing cat. But dogs can tend to be pretty smart, but she's like smarter than average dogs. Like you can just talk to her like normal, like a normal person. You don't have to talk to her like a dog. But she was trained with different commands than other dogs, so which is pretty funny. Like, if you tell her to sit, she's gonna look at you like you fucking stupid. Like, you sit. She knows what it means. She's not gonna do it.
MOONZSTAR says my cat always bothers me meowing at my door and runs when I open it.
I just fucking with you. You get one of those things. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Meow, let me in. Meow, let me in. Ha ha, dumbass, you came again. Cat's like stupid fucking human. Last one every time. Come and get your food. She gets that expensive. She gets that expensive fucking food too. Don't you, mamas? Yeah, you do. That grain-free stuff. Grain-free dog food is freaking expensive, man. Stupid.
MOONZSTAR says lol she thinks she's slick so I run after her and grab her and put her on my bed to snuggle.
Yeah, the cat that was a guard cat and an attack cat. It would sit on the roof of the couch above the door, like near where the bushes are. And if someone that came out there, he would jump off the roof and attack him. Could you imagine going to someone's house trying to mess with it or something? All of a sudden, a cat jumps off the roof and comes at you. Just comes flying out of nowhere off a roof. You know, how terrified that person would have to be. The first time that cat did it to me once, but it wasn't attacking me. It was just, it jumped off the roof at me. And I didn't know it was coming. It scared me. So I see it at the last second, and I duck, and it lands in the bushes, and I realized it was my cat. So the next day, he jumps off, and he fucking hits me in the head and kind of just lands on me. So I kind of grab him and start holding him. And then, like, after a while, I started getting used to it, and I was expecting it. So the cat would jump, and I would catch it, it'd be in my arms, and I would just fucking cuddle with it. It was the craziest fucking cat, dude. But like people that didn't know coming up to my house, it would attack him when it jumped off the roof, and you'd hear him screaming and running off. It'd be fucking. And the cat would fucking attack him until they got out the property, and then he would let go back on the roof. He would chase him out the fucking yard. It was the fucking damnedest thing. I didn't teach that cat that, but I was just telling you a story of a crazy fucking cat that I had. It was a cool cat. It wasn't the smartest cat, but it was a cool cat.
MOONZSTAR says that's a true guard cat.
It was straight up a guard cat. Which is funny because I found this cat. It was when it was a kitten. It was actually I was living in Forest Hill still, in fucking Texas, and I used to go, McDonald's and shit around the corner from me, so I could literally just walk there from. So I was walking on McDonald's, and all of a sudden I walked past. I thought I heard something. I said, "Yeah, I didn't fucking hear anything." So I went in. I got myself a fucking ice cream at McDonald's, and I come walking back, and I start hearing something again. And I feel it's a fucking meow, but it's real fucking faint. So I found this fucking cat, in the fucking bushes. It was fucking brown and black and just fucking dirty and crying, covered in fucking ants. Like, the ants were about to kill this fucking cat. So I took it home. I fucking washed it off, cleaned it real good, got all the ants off of it, got all the stickers, everything off. But this cat was literally just straight dying. I gave it some water and some food and stuff, and and after I washed it, it wasn't a brown or black cat. It was a pure white cat. And look, I'm like, this looks like a fucking cotton ball. So I saw the car on the cat cotton ball. After about a month of having this cat, we shortened it to CB. And her name changed from Cotton Ball to Crazy Bitch because the cat was insane. It fucking tried to kill everybody and everything. It was just fucking a monster of a fucking cat. It was crazy. But then eventually the cat fucking loved me. And it loved the house. I saved his life and everything. But it tried. I guess like it was abused and just left there to die by fucking somebody or something like that, and it just fucking general just fucking hated people. It would fucking attack people.
MOONZSTAR says, lol, that's funny.
Like the cat wouldn't attack other animals. It only attacked people. It was the damnedest thing. Just a psycho cat attacking people. A little fucking house cat just going out at people like, I'm gonna kill every fucking one of you. The cat didn't like anybody but me. I'm not fucking kidding. It tried to attack everybody else. My parents, my brother and sister, everybody was fucking scared of this cat. My parents never made me get rid of the cat because they knew the cat would come back and they were scared of the cat. There was times I just hear my brother screaming in the hallway, "Get your fucking cat off me!" I remember those fucking days. That shit was funny as shit. And I'd call her and she'd come and I'd fucking cuddle with her, like, she'd be like, "What the fuck?" One time my brother was screaming screaming out the front door like fucking bloody murder, right? We had to be like, I don't know, maybe like 10 years old or some shit like that, right? And he was like,
MOONZSTAR says, my cat is just a scary cat.
he said, "Come get these fucking cats off me." And he's cussing. Like, we're not allowed to cuss. You know, we get fucking smacked for that. I go in there, and the cat that I found, plus our unusual cat, both the cats were just gripped into his leg with all four of their claws, just looking fucking terrified. They weren't attacking him. And I was like, "What happened?" He was like, "I heard something at the door." He was like, there was a Doberman and the cats just were fighting him, and then they came after me, and I slammed the door, and they won't let go of me. They were just basically, they were clawing on him because they were scared as fuck of this, fucking Doberman was trying to get him, two fucking cats. Big ass fucking dog, and they were fucking just trying to get away from it. I couldn't believe seeing two cats fucking just could you imagine having two cats on your legs, claws just dug into you, like all the way? You know how fucking painful that's gotta be. I was laughing, but I felt sorry for him because that shit was really funny. I'm still remember that shit.
MOONZSTAR says crazy.
Yeah, I grew up with cats and cats and dogs and animals and stuff. Mostly cats. I actually like cats better, but I got a dog right now. Dog that wants to go outside. I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Did you hear him? Just got my coffee, Mama. You just had your meal. You have to wait a second. It's funny, this whole time I've been sitting at home bullshitting with you, I've been online on DoorDash. I haven't got any fucking orders. And as you can see, it is not busy. There is no pink on that map. There's no red on that map. It's just white. It just, which is funny because I actually got the orders early. Usually, as you know, I don't usually get them till later. My first hour was just fucking around, but I was getting them early today. And it just fucking died out just one of them weird fucking days. Try back in, man. I'm gonna take the cunt bag out.
MOONZSTAR says, gosh, it's dry.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the phone with me. I don't know how. so I can talk to you, but I'm not bringing the camera. You should thank you for not making me wait. I know. You asked once and I came to the door. That's what I do. I take care of you. Gotta take care of her. We wanted to get rid of the dog for a long time. We don't want a fucking dog, but you can't get rid of a dog that will literally fight to the fucking death for you. Like, I'm tired of having my shit covered in dog hair all the fucking time. I really am sick of that shit. Tired of building up clumps of dog hair in my shoes and shit, but you know, you're fucking. You got a dog at this school, it's kind of worth it. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of inconvenience to have in there, but it's just fucking awesome. What you an awesome dog, you mamas? Yeah, you are. You're an awesome dog. She knows I'm complimenting her. She's just looking at what I'm talking about her. She wasn't even going to potty. She was just standing watching me talk about her. No, I'm not talking to her, but knows I'm talking about her. So I said she's too fucking smart. I mean, she's not even a long-haired dog, but she's still, a dog. She still sheds a lot. So fucking furry words. I'm probably because I'm too far away from the laptop. I'm outside, like I said, I'm outside walking the dog. I probably just walk too far away from the computer. I don't know what the range is from the mic to the computer, and I have the phone, which is, you know, everything's running through the computer and everything on me. So. Come on, let's sit by the porch. Come on. Let's go. One inside. Come on. This way. Come. Come. You just had a pee. I know where your schedule. Come on. You don't have to go inside, but you can't stay over there. Come on. Get it, mamas. Get the birdie. Get the birdie. Go get it. Get it. Over there. Get the bird. The bird. Go get it. She won't get. She doesn't tag birds. She just likes watching them. It's the fucking damn thing. There's a bird like running around right in front of her in the yard. I let her leash and I say, "Hey, go get the bird." She doesn't want to do it. She's like, "Nah." She's like, "The bird's cool." She's like, "I'm happy." She's like, "I just want to chill outside." She's like, "I ain't trying to kill anything. I just want to hang out." That is not your ball, mamas. I just don't think it'd be a problem. I'm not even really holding her. He's saying his dog's not very friendly. Shit. His dog. When he was coming by with that dog, I literally wasn't even holding on to Mama's leash. Like, she does not move on my feet. Because that dog, even though he says that dog isn't friendly, that dog doesn't bark at Mama or lunge at Mama. I mean, his dog seems friendly to me because it doesn't ever seem aggressive when he comes by here at all. And Mama just stares at it because his dog is always walking around with a tennis ball in his mouth, and Mama's like, "I want that fucking ball." That's why I tell her that's not your ball, Mama. She knows, like.
Chevy 5 Speed says, "What's up, boss?"
What's up, Chevy? I got some orders earlier. I made like $17, and it kind of fucking died out. So I'm just kind of chilling at home with the dog.
Chevy 5-speed says, how's the day going?
I mean, $17 for the first shift means it's not nothing, but it's still slow.
Chevy 5-speed says supposed to be 90 degrees here tomorrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the e-bike doing deliveries in that fucking weather. That would be shit. I'm gonna stay at home till I get delivery. I'm gonna go do a delivery and come back home to the air conditioning. I'm not staying outside waiting on deliveries. Fuck that. That's some hot ass weather. Okay, up, mamas. Let's go. I'm gonna go inside. Come up here. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Come on. Go. Fuck off. She's a bitch. You gotta tell her to fuck off. You can't tell her to go or to get back. She's just gonna look like you dumb. You say fuck off, she gets out of your face. You don't even have to say it aggressively. So that's what she knows. That's how she was taught. But she only, she only listens to fucking me and Callow though. She don't listen to nobody else. Even if they do know how well she's trained, they won't listen to her. She'd be looking at him like, "Fuck you is. I ain't listening to you." She was totally giving that look too, like, "Motherfucker, what?" I do shit. You tell me. I was looking for my second one of these freaking wires to plug this phone in, but I forgot that that's what's being used to power the GoPro right now. I'm gonna check my Steam. How about friends? Your friends list? I have 0 friends, which means Zurg has probably not finished his setup yet or something because he has not added me yet. But I'm just trying to keep it on it. He said he was gonna do it today. He didn't really specify time, so who knows what is. Of course, you could have been lying about getting DayZ and playing on a computer with me and just being a troll because it is online, but I don't think so. I think it's just busy. Some dude asked me about my looking for a sponsor, and then he like the other day I was asking me if I was looking for a sponsor, and I was like, well, I wouldn't turn it down. And then he's like, how did you add me? And I'm just thinking like I'm starting to thinking like I'm pretty sure he added me. You sent me he sent me a friend request. So I'm gonna tell him. I'm pretty sure he sent me a friend request. He sent me that like an hour and a half ago, but I was out doing deliveries and wasn't really responding to my Discord. His name is Gladiator. I don't know I don't know who he is. I don't know anybody named. I don't think I recognize his name from my channel, but he might have been here at one point. And I know a lot of people have different names on Discord than they do on YouTube too, so I could just be confused about that. Not everybody is like me and has like a gamer tag and just keeps their name everywhere.
MOONDSTAR says it's 83 here.
It's 83 there, dude. It is not that hot here. It is 67 here. It is like the perfect riding weather. Between 60 and 7, it's fucking beautiful, dude. Between 60 and 7, I'm gonna fucking love it because I can go out in my gear and still be comfortable. All right. When it starts hitting like the higher 70s, that's when it starts getting warm. When it gets below like in the 50s, that's when it starts getting a little chilly. So it seems like that's like the sweet spot for my gear. Perhaps for me is between like 60 and 70 is freaking perfect. What is that? Uber saying activate your account, accept deliveries, and earn. I don't want to. I don't want to, and I don't. I didn't sign up to freaking. I guess you missed the part where this. When had a Chick-fil-A order earlier, right? And this lady messages me, and she was like, "Make sure uh, you get me Chick-fil-A sauce." And just sent me back and said 3. So I go into the guy before I even got the order. I'm like, "Hey," she says for Chick-fil-A sauce. Make sure you give us some extra Chick-fil-A sauce. She's like, "Oh yeah, cool." And then I even show him the phone and after that he comes back. I'm like, "Hey, yeah, look." I show him the phone. I'm like, "Look, she wants Chick-fil-A sauce. She wants 3 of them. Make sure you next get 3." And he's just like, "All right." And then he comes back with some other lady, and he was like, "Oh, it's in there." He comes back, it's like it's in the bag. It's money that comes up. She goes, "Yeah." She's like, "Originally I put 4 in there, and then I put 5, and they're already in the bag." And if you do deliveries like that, these are sealed bags. So all I can do is be like, "Okay." They said I asked them for it. They said it's in the bag. It should be cool. So I go and I do this delivery, and the lady was like, and I messaged her. I'm like, "All right, I got it." And then I was like, and she was just like, "Well, I didn't get, I didn't get any of this and that. I didn't get any." And I was like, "Hey, I asked them for it repeatedly, and and I live stream my dashes, and and I gave her my channel like on YouTube, and I gave her my channel link." And she was like, she messaged me back like, "It was on you to get my sauce, and act like it's my fault and this and that." After I just showed her like, and mad at me because she's mad at me because she didn't get her Chick-fil-A sauce. And I'm just like, fuck is wrong with people? I don't remember what the whole conversation was. Our conversation's already gone on there, but I did screenshot them. So even if so, I can look at my gallery real quick. I can tell you exactly what the fuck she said. Let me see. There's some shit like that. Go GoPro Gaming Hub Gemini Gallery. Here we go. She said, "Can you get Chick-fil-A sauce, please? 3." I said, "Got it." And then she sent a message after I dropped it off. Like I said, I didn't get the Chick-fil-A sauce. And I said, "I made sure to ask multiple times. I live stream all my dashes on YouTube at AOC_leader. You can check the replay." And center, it's that. And then she goes, "No, none. It was on you to make sure." After I told her like that I live stream all my stuff on YouTube, and she can check the replay that I did actually ask. She's still acting like it's my fault without even going and looking to see or anything. So, and it was like a 3 mile order for like $6. It was one of those orders that like nobody's gonna take that I did. So pretty much like I was saying, like everybody else probably turned that shit down and ended up to me. Like everybody in the cars turned it down, everybody on the motorcycles turned it down, everybody on the scooters turned it down. Then I finally get down to bikes. I don't know how many e-bikes turned it down. But then it was slow. I was like, fuck it, it's something's better than nothing, and I took it. And then I had to deal with that bullshit. It's kind of like that dude yesterday where it's like that I messaged and I was like, "I am here," and I texted him. I'm on a big e-bike remember I was like, I'm on a big e-bike by the bureau. I screenshot this one too because it was pretty funny. And the dude never got back to me. And then I tried calling him, wasn't answering his phone. So I waited out there for a good 6-7 minutes, and finally it's like I left it where the address was, which is by the bureau, by the restaurant, which is where the pin said, and all that. Because he was giving me like some other like instructions to take it somewhere else. I didn't understand, so I was trying to get a hold of him. He was like Stanford Hospital. There was no fucking hospital there. I'm looking at this thing. And I'm like, where he was saying, I didn't even see the place. It was actually like down the street. And so like, let me see how much time actually went by. 12 minutes. 12 minutes goes by, and he messaged me back if that's not the right place after I left. Like I'm still going to be around here like that. It's like the building says Stanford. I'm just like, you know, it's not my fault you put in the wrong address. You didn't respond back to me. You know, it's like all I can do, like all I'm required to do during DoorDash is what the DoorDash app tells me to do. All these extra instructions and shit you're asking for, I don't have to fucking do. If like the guy yesterday literally said to leave that door and gave me the address, all I had to do was go to the bureau and drop it and leave it. But he gave some other instructions, and I didn't see the place he was talking about, so I still went out of my way, which I don't get paid extra for. I don't even have to do to try to get it to him. He didn't respond until 12 minutes later. And he's acting like he's mad that it's not in the right spot. So it's like today, the lady's mad at me because she didn't get her Chick-fil-A sauce and is blaming me, yelling at me after that, which I don't even have to get her Chick-fil-A sauce. All I gotta do is go in there and say, "Is that order, pick it up?" I don't have to do the extra stuff. Like you, that's not in my contract with DoorDash. I have to do what the DoorDash app tells me to do, and that's literally it. I don't have to do extra work for you. And she wasn't like it was like when I said a terrible no tip order for 3 fucking miles that I did on a freaking e-bike. People want to act like I'm the bad guy for stuff like that. When I'm literally doing everything I can and doing extra to go out of my way to make this, to make sure they get everything. So I'm gonna make a short, probably out of both of those, but I'm gonna do hers first because I don't know, because it's probably more recent, probably easier to find it. But yeah, I'm gonna make shorts out of it. I'm gonna plaster that shit all over. I'm gonna make some shorts out of it. I'm gonna plaster on core. I'm gonna plaster that shit on Reddit. I'm gonna fucking plaster it. Like, you want to be an idiot on here? I'm gonna let everybody know. Especially want to get the one today, do the short and do that because I handed her the food, so I got her on camera so everybody can see that. Look, this is how this lady treats people. This is how mean she is. I go out of my way to try to get her Chick-fil-A sauce, like, and ask them multiple times to make sure they get her Chick-fil-A sauce. Like best I can do, and she's still mad at me. Even after she was mad at me even after I said, "Here's the proof." She's still mad at me, blaming me. Like, come the fuck on. She's one of the people that I fucking beat up a baby in a store. They'll show her the camera footage of her beating up a baby in a store. She'd be like, "It wasn't me. Oh, it's not my responsibility. They weren't looking after their kid." When she's in court, why are you blaming me for beating up that kid? The kid was misbehaving, and the parents weren't looking after him, so I beat him up. That's not my fault. That's the parents' fault. That's the kind of person that is. She'll beat up a baby and blame somebody else. She'll beat up a baby and blame the parents. Like, for real. Don't want to take no responsibility for nothing. And especially if you're doing that shit from work and you're giving drivers a hard time like that, you have to realize that some of these drivers are like very intelligent drivers. Like, I know a lot of guys who are doing DoorDash who work in cybersecurity that do DoorDash on the side and YouTube on the side just for fun and shits and giggles. Some of these drivers can make your life a living fucking hell if they wanted to. Now, if you're working in cybersecurity, you're pretty trustworthy person, you're probably not gonna do it, but they do have the capability of doing that. I mean, I'm not. You should never be mean to somebody who's preparing your food, bringing you food, or delivering shit where they know where you fucking live, or know where you fucking work. Because if they turn out to be crazy, crazier than you are, like, don't ever think that you're crazy is more crazy than the next person's fucking crazy. You fuck around and find out. Like me, I'm not gonna go back and bother at a fucking work or nothing. But I'm saying people fucking drivers could. I mean, you see on YouTube a lot of drivers flip going back and yelling at people and stuff. You did this, you did that, and you if you did this, you give me a content violation and stuff like that. They go back, don't go back and confront you, get in your fucking face, and they'll be mad. They'll come back. I ain't type of driver's gonna do that. But I will post this shit on YouTube and make you look like a dumbass because you at least deserve that. I will make you look stupid online. Especially when it's something like that and it's funny. Blaming the driver after they give you proof. That shit's funny. That deserves a short. Like if you notice, like I haven't made any videos or shorts in a while, but this one I definitely have to edit and turn into a short because that shit was fucking funny. Like and the funny thing is I ain't even mad. I understand she frustrated she didn't get her stuff, but I'm still gonna call her out of bullshit. And I'm gonna do it publicly. And there was another thing that happened earlier. I don't know if you saw, but I was chilling up at a Wingstop right today, and I see these people, see this homeless lady come by. They come by with a box of food they literally just got from the restaurant they're in, and tried to give it to her. And she just like straight, just fucking no, fuck that. I don't want your food. Fucking turn them down with just being all, you know, this and that. And she comes to me, and goes, "Can you help me? I'm homeless." I looked at it. I was like, "Well, you clearly ain't hungry. They just came. They just offered you really good fresh food that they just got, and you turned it down. But you can come over here and try to ask me for money." I was like, "I don't feel sorry for you. I ain't giving you shit." I straight told her that. She just kind of looked at me funny and walked away. They offered me that food, even with me not being homeless and anything, being out there. They come and offer me a fresh box of food like that. You know what I'd have done? I'd have sat down next to my e-bike and I'd ate that shit, and I'd have been grateful. Uh, like that lady clearly just wanted to get her fucking drugs or something else. Just like come the fuck on. If you really hurt and homeless, you're never gonna turn down food. You're just not going to. Either you want it now, or you want to eat it later, or you want to give it to someone else because you're gonna know other people homeless who are fucking hungry. It's the weirdest shit. Like I saw a dude one time. I was going up in the 7-Eleven. I actually had the shit on camera. I think it was on one of my videos or something. He dude was like, "Hey man, you think you can help me out with a slice of pizza?" And I was like, "You want a pizza?" He was like, "Yeah." It's like, "That's all you want? You want a drink or anything?" I said, "No, I just want a pizza." I was like, "All right." I went inside. I didn't buy him a slice of pizza. I bought him a whole fucking pizza. 7. They came out with the whole pizza, and he was just like, I was like, "Here you go." It was like, he was like, he was grateful. And he went around. I saw him. He took the pizza literally around the corner. So the 7-Eleven and some other people who were sitting were also hungry. He shared it with them. He didn't turn it down. He fucking ate the fucking pizza and he shared it with other people who were fucking hungry. Actually, I got him the whole pizza because I figured, it's this time of night. He probably ain't gonna get any more food. One slice of pizza is not gonna do much for him. So I give him something so he can have something. He can eat a little bit now. He has something for later. Is what I was thinking. But then he shared it with other people, and I'm just like, that's just as fucking cool. And I see this dude at 7-Eleven actually quite a bit, and I'm like, dude, if you're ever really hungry and you're hurting, just I know you're here on your page all the time. Just fucking ask me. I'll hook you up. I was like, but I'm gonna let you know now. I don't have a lot of money, dude. But if you really need the help, I'm gonna help you. And he hasn't asked me for shit since then. I'll go over there and he just says hi to me and shit. I'm just like, he's pretty chill fucking dude. I don't even remember what the fuck his name is. I know he told me. I just don't fucking remember. I'm bad with fucking names. Like I'm really bad. Like I've been friends with people in real life for like. Oh,
Santa Claus says I will be live tonight making muffins.
making muffins. I like muffins. That sounds fucking delicious. It's so funny that you're stuck as Santa Claus. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at you for that shit. It's so funny, Teresa. That shit is so fucking funny. Did that shit as a joke and got stuck. Oh, I forgot the camera's not looking at me. I forgot to switch over to the camera as I'm sitting here. Hold on, let me switch my views. It's fucking all behind me. You can barely see me.
Santa Claus says, yeah, chocolate chip muffins.
I'll fucking eat your muffin. Hell yeah. Chocolate chip muffin sounds fucking delicious. I click to activate. There we go. Now you can see me. I was talking to the camera right here in front of me because I forgot the GoPros. I didn't turn it off because it's charged to my good charger, so it's gonna be good all fucking day. I don't have to fuck with it. Like I really don't. And I was trying to show you like look like let me see if this is so it's just showing why I'm still online, but that screen is so wide it doesn't even want to show up on the fucking cam. Like it is dead out there right now. But I've just been sitting here online. I was like, I can sit at Wingstop or I can sit over here on the couch with my mamas and be fucking comfortable while I'm waiting. I was like, I just rather be comfortable. Fuck the bullshit. Go get me some coffee, chill the fuck out, and that's what I've been doing, sipping on my coffee and chatting with my friends. It is funny how many people get on it, see me on a bike, like, do a burnout. I'm looking at them like, yeah, fucking wish. On this bike. I never saw my notification on Discord, but I literally put it on the the sub to chat mode on here from now on because I realized I'm getting quite a bit of views and not really getting a lot of subs. And I figured that would help with that. Plus, like we have been getting some trolls, and hopefully that will help keep some of the trolls out. And there's no time limit on it. Like if you sub, you can immediately just you can start chatting. It's not like you have to be subbed for some like a few days or minutes. Like if you subscribe, you can get on here and chat with me. But I figure trolls aren't going to want to subscribe to my channel, and that will help with that a bit too. So I have been getting more views lately. I mean, like I'm getting a lot of y'all in here like every day and everything, all the same people. But more the merrier, man. More cool people in here, the better. And plus, I don't pay any money off this shit. I don't make any money off this shit. I pay money to do this shit. So I'm gonna do it how the fuck I want to do it. Do the shit my way. But I'm honestly just doing it with what I think would be cool. That's, and people agree with me, great. If they don't, then I guess I'm just not that fucking cool. But I try to be chill. Can't please everybody. Fuck, I know that. But yeah, like I said, this is mostly just when I'm going out and just hanging out doing my thing. I have some cool, I hang out with y'all. That's why I do this stuff. And I'm glad I got to hang out with. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all make this a lot of fun being on here. Cause like before, when I was having like when I was didn't have 50 subscribers and I was just making the videos like just to cover my ass for fucking DoorDash and shit. Like it just seemed like more work that I just had to do because I had to cover my ass on DoorDash. Now it's like I actually being able to talk with y'all, communicate with y'all, spend time with y'all. Actually, it doesn't really feel like work. I actually really enjoy it, which is why I don't really do videos anymore. And I'm just like, if I enjoy it, that's a lot better. It's like having that one real job that it's like it's like, yeah, you're making money, but it doesn't feel like work, you know. This was like, I'm not making money and it feels like work, which made it even worse. You know what I'm saying? like I'm like I'm doing this work. I don't want to do this work, and I'm not getting paid for it. So yeah. But I'm here with y'all. Y'all make this a lot of fun. Now my chat isn't constantly blowing up. Not enough people. I don't have enough friends on here yet to do that, but I'm working on it. Take this off. That's pretty one. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and strip. It's fucking hot. Jeez. Because, in fact, I'm drinking hot coffee. I'm not outside much cooler. Kind of change this shit up a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it on the table. It's close enough to me. You can hear me. I don't give a shit. Actually, the reason I'm still streaming is because honestly, I was just really sitting around hoping to get a delivery, which I'm not fucking getting. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill it because it's 2 o'clock now, and I'm scheduled from fucking 11 to 2. It's 17:25, and it says active time 39 minutes, but dash time was 2 hours and 55 minutes. Which means I'm gonna get no extra pay for this because that's 17:25 in like 30 minutes, and they only count the extra money they pay you, or like the earn my time thing, only counts your active time. It doesn't count your whole dash time. So all the time I'm spending around waiting, I don't get paid for that shit. Unfortunately. Dude, DoorDash is acting weird. I've never seen it do this. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not, that was weird because I checked in my earnings and it said I had a balance of 1725, and I'm like, how? It's supposed to automatically pay me because I got the DoorDash Crimson. How do I even have a balance there? And then I refreshed it, then it showed me my pay. Then it actually was in my DoorDash Crimson account, and I have a balance of 0. But that shit was still weird. I should have showed you, but I didn't think about it. But you know, but I am right now. Before I fucking forget again, I'm ordering that motherfucking tire. I keep forgetting about that shit. It's a puncture-resistant tire, and yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I'm about to. If I can get the show on here. I know it was a bit of a delay, but man, I had my other one up. I freaking OBS it will see it quicker. Hold on. I didn't. Shopping cart is empty. Did I accidentally replace it? Oh shit! I accidentally removed it from the shopping cart. God damn it! This one. Let me see that shit. Oh, you can't see it that well. See, $36 for a tire, puncture resistant. I had to look for a while to find that actually, because every other tire I found was like a fucking $100 or more. But I found this one, and it's like, yeah, it's some off-brand, no-name fucking tire, but I don't care. Tire's a tire. With tax, it is $40.56. Pretty good deal for a tire. set that shit from 7 a.m. tomorrow to 11. I do not need to get it at 4 a.m. in the morning. I am not going to be awake then. I'd rather be a little bit late. That'd be before I go to work, and that'd be good. Order placed. Aren't you proud of me? I did something I should have done fucking days ago finally. I feel like I accomplished something. I feel like you should be proud of me. Like I said, doing the DoorDash stuff most of the time, like it makes me a little bit of money, but I still got to spend quite a bit of money to do it. And that's just making us on the bike and doing my stuff. But yeah, and I just got the notification that the order was placed. This this could I show you? Like I really was like saying like, look at this, save for later. That's my bike. That's the bike I have right now. Because if I do decide to get a new bike, that is actually my plan. It's just about the same one again. Because I actually do really like my bike. Like I don't talk shit. I ain't talking it up because I'm sponsored by it or nothing. I'm paying full fucking price and shit. I don't get no fucking discount. I ain't sponsored by them. I just like it, and it's a good deal for it in comparison. I was going around looking for some other bikes and like couldn't find one as good. Because this, but yeah, for the price for what you get for the price, yeah. I did find a good deal for a 20 inch. It's fucking $4.99. It only has like a 10 amp hour battery though, which is it does the same speed as my bike. Well, 20 inch fat tire one for $4.99. It says peak 1,500 watts. So basically, it's the same speed as mine. It's just a little bit smaller of a bike, and it's only fucking 500. Which may actually be better than my bike. It's one of my things I was getting because it does have the front. It does have the front and rear shocks. Let me get on that right there. Because that one does have the front and rear shocks on it, which would it doesn't have the back rack or anything, but it has the front and rear shocks, which would make it quite a bit smoother ride. Even if with the smaller tires being 20 instead of 26, it would resolve some of the bumps in the back. For what it is, but the thing is on that one though, I have to buy that straight out. And if I wanted to get one with a bigger battery, it's going to be like twice as much money. It would really be twice as much money for one with a bigger battery. It goes from like $4.99 to like $8.99 or some shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. That's because the batteries, like the ones I have on this bike, they're like $400 batteries. That's just for the fucking batteries. When you're paying $1,400 for a bike, when you know they have two batteries, and you know the batteries cost $400, you get a pretty good fucking deal on that shit. But I was thinking if I did get the same one that I have now, when I got a new one, I'd have three fucking batteries. I would never need fucking charge. If I forgot to charge one, it wouldn't matter because I'd have two fucking more. Now that I forget to charge all three of them. But yeah, but I was wondering if I could get at that 20 inch one, if it would be like the same type of battery like style since they're both e-bikes. If I could just take the batteries I have from this bike and put it in that one. Then I'd have a bike a little bit smaller than mine, more shocks and just as much range. Would be pretty freaking cool. Yeah, it would be $8.99 for a 26 amp hour battery instead of having a 10 amp hour battery. Because with 10 amp hour battery on the throttle, you're going to get about 15 miles, 20 miles maybe out of it before you just. It's going to like cut me down quite a bit. But if you're not going that far out doing DoorDash, that would be a great deal for a bike. If you're just like using it to go to work and back, you're not going that far, just going back, maybe do some errands here and there. That'd be fucking that would be an awesome bike. Or just just go fuck around on a trail for a little while. That'd be a great little bike. Do a few miles on the trail, But it is crazy how just switching the battery changed it from $4.99 to $8.99. It's like, wow, really? The battery's the most expensive part of the fucking bike? Yeah, because like I said, I did look up the batteries for my bike, and they really are $400 for the fucking batteries. So I'm not surprised about that shit.
MOONZSTAR says, how do you wash your bike?
How do I wash my bike? I don't. But it's actually it's water. I could just spray down and wash it like a fucking bike if I wanted to. Just spray that bitch with the hose, and I could take it to the car wash and just spray it down and wash it if I wanted to. I just don't see the point. I don't wash my bike. I wipe off the gauges sometimes in the grips, and that I don't wash the bike, dude. I don't fucking care, dude. I've had this bike over a year now. I've never washed it, not fucking once.
MOONZSTAR says, what about the chain?
What about the chain? I don't fucking pedal. I don't care if the chain's even fucking on there. I've never oiled it. I've never fucking adjusted it. I don't fucking pedal the bike. I don't care. The pedals are just there to make the bike fucking legal. I could give a fuck less about the chain. I'm not gonna pedal that bike, not ever.
MOONZSTAR says, ha ha ha, I hope it don't get rusty.
I don't care if it gets rusty. It wouldn't make me a fucking difference. I don't pedal. Like I said, it could rust and fall off, and I wouldn't even fucking notice. No, the chain actually looks good when you're not using it. The chain stays in pretty good fucking shape. So apparently, because I haven't fucking used it, it still looks like it's fucking new. Yeah, I would never own an e-bike that I have to pedal. I wouldn't fucking do it. I'm too fucking lazy. I would use the fucking handicap mobility chair before I had to do that shit. Not me. Nope, not gonna do it. I like it, and plus I like the throttling, man. I like the control.
MOONZSTAR says, I barely pedal mines too, just up the hills.
I don't even pedal it up the hills. If I can't get up the hill,
MOONZSTAR says, for exercise.
if I can't make it up the hill with the throttle, I don't go up the hill. I've had orders literally like this shit where the throttle couldn't get up the hill, and I called the company and said, hey, my bike can't make it up the hill. Can you meet me down here? Otherwise, I'm gonna take your food all the way back to the restaurant because the hill's just too steep, too high of a grade for my bike to make it up. Now I could technically pedal my ass off and make it up that hill and bring them any food. Am I gonna do it? No, I ain't fucking doing that shit. My bike don't make it. It don't fucking make it. Most hills, my bike actually makes it up. But like when you're going up a real high grade, what the hell?
MOONZSTAR says Saran has no problem.
Yeah, Saran and make it up a fucking wall, much less a hill. Yeah, my bike doesn't have that kind of fucking power, and I ain't got the kind of money to buy a Saran. GoPro, turn off. No reason to keep it on if I ain't fucking using it. And it did just fuck up and do something weird. It said something about network or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it said.
the GoPro is hungry.
Right. But it normally does that after a few after you like hit like 3 hours, it acts fucking wonky and it fucking cuts out and it just acts weird and shit. It's just the GoPro, even though it technically can stream, it's not meant for fucking streaming. Like I've been saying for a long time, people are like, you know what kind of camera I got? I'm like, get a DJI fucking camera. Don't get a fucking GoPro if you want to do live streams. It acts fucking wonky. It will get dark. It will just randomly fucking disconnect. It will freeze up when you have to remove the battery and reset the fucking camera. Like it does weird shit. It does technically work because you see mine works pretty good, but you've seen I have problems with that shit. You've seen me fucking having to reset the camera fucking while I'm out and shit. It's bullshit. Don't fuck with that shit. And I'm still paying for this fucking camera, and I'm already planning on replacing it. Like for real, dude. Which is funny because the DJI is actually like, it might actually be a little bit more expensive than the GoPro for the new one. But like this is the newest GoPro. This is like the last season too. But the last season DJI, like the Osmo Action 4, is $329. The new one is $449. So the DJI is actually cheaper than the GoPro, but it's actually a better fucking camera. As I'm thinking it is. Let me check the price of the GoPro. GoPro Hero 13 is, I'm looking at, yeah, the GoPro is actually cheaper. GoPro is actually a little bit cheaper. No, it says five. No, it's not. It says $594. So the GoPro is a little bit more expensive. To get this, to get
MOONZSTAR says I'm getting a G. That's what all the famous bikers like Saronster and John Hicks has.
DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro Essential Combo was $339. The GoPro Hero 13, but just the is $399. So yeah, the DJI is actually, like I said, it's cheaper than the GoPro, and it's actually a much better camera. And I've been paying fucking $60 a month for this fucking GoPro. My final payment for this GoPro is gonna be this month. And then this GoPro will be paid for. But what I really need to do is get that fucking DJI. And it's bad to have a brand new fucking camera and you already want to fucking replace it. Like that's fucking bad. That's not a good look, GoPro. That's not a good look for you.
MOONZSTAR says lol, that's how it be.
Alright, but like I said, the DJI is basically like GoPros.
MOONZSTAR says they scammed us.
Not really, because before DJI came out, there really was no other alternative to GoPro. It was pretty much it. But DJI is basically like the new like competitor, and DJI is fucking blowing up, dude. Because they really like it's they have better quality, they have better functionality, better fucking programming in it for a cheaper fucking price. They're gonna blow GoPro out the fucking water, dude. GoPro's it's gonna be taking a back burner to fucking DJI soon. Once people start learning about DJI more, yeah, it's gonna be bigger than GoPro. I mean, shit, even the mic I'm using, dude. Look at that shit, DJI. DJ Mic Mini. Like DJI even makes mics. They make everything you fucking need for doing streaming and for fucking making videos and recording. Like, you want to get an external mic for a fucking GoPro, you have to buy all kinds of GoPro extra accessories. You have to get the GoPro Media Mod. That's an extra fucking $100. You have to fucking buy another mic. That's another couple $100. DJI, you just buy the fucking camera and you're good to fucking go, dude. You don't need shit else. That's the adventure combo. It just comes with extra batteries. They're just like, yo, you want extra stuff? We're going to give you extra stuff what you want. We're going to give you extra batteries. That's what you're paying for with the adventure combo. They're like, we're not going to give you a bunch of just random ass fucking straps and mounts and steal you a bunch of money. We're going to give you shit that's actually fucking useful. We're going to give you 2 extra batteries, a fucking battery fucking charging case. Like, we're going to give you a shit that's actually good. Like, and it's only going to cost you $110 more. Like, damn. See, that's what I'm talking about for like the payments though. Like, look, like for the DJI. It's on my. Let me put this on here. This on here, you can see it. You see that? It's got the Amazon monthly payments through Amazon, $67.80 a month. For doing it that way, it's 5 monthly payments. You don't need any credit or anything. That's just straight through Amazon, and you can make monthly payments on it. That's how I do a lot of my shit. That's how I did my bike, and that's how I did my GoPro. A lot of stuff you see will be this Affirm shit. When you're trying to find payments out of Affirm crap, that does require you to have a fucking credit check and shit. And it's a big pain in the ass. But someone like me who has 0 credit, I can't get approved for that. I can't get approved for a goddamn Amazon fucking credit card, but Amazon will sure as fuck let me make some payments.
STAR says I tried to do that with the salon, but it wants me to pay in full.
Because of their firm thing. But yeah, but they have things like for Amazon where you can actually make like a lot of like certain bikes and certain things you can buy from Amazon. You can just do the monthly payment straight through Amazon, which a lot of people don't know about. You just have to be their firm. It's only certain things and like certain companies that offer it. Which is one of the reasons I got the multi-joy. For one, it was a good price overall for the bike, but two, I could pay for it in payments. And originally, that was why I did the fucking GoPro, because I was able to buy it in payments, and I thought it was the best cam I could get. But I found out after I got that motherfucker that I should have bought the DJI, like literally right afterwards. But it's like, yeah, whatever. I was like, I'll worry about that shit later, because when I first got that GoPro, all I could do was videos. I didn't have any fucking subscribers on YouTube, so I'm just like, well, it still makes good videos. And I didn't realize it was going to have all the fucking problems with the lives until, a couple months later, after I'd already even had the camera for a while. I'm like, well, it's a little late to send the fucker back now. Plus, I was thinking.
MOONZSTAR says I'll be back. Gotta do my 1 hour of treadmill.
Plus, I was thinking having 2 cameras, the DJI and the GoPro, would be fucking cool. Have 2 views on my fucking stream at the same time while I'm out. A little PIP action going on. Or a fucking split screen or something. A notification? What got a notification for? Gmail. What the fuck? I didn't need to check my orders.
MOONZSTAR says don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all.
Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I think it might have said that I ordered that fucking tire twice. Oh no, it's only showing the one. Weird. It gave me 2 emails. I guess they fucked up on the emails. It showed my 2 emails for ordering this tire. And I'm just like, dude, I ain't trying to spend fucking $60. I don't need both tires. I just need the one. But apparently it was just giving me a crap load of notifications. I do be forgetting to say like and subscribe on here. Even fucking Wesley was like, dude, you need to remind people, hey, like and subscribe my shit. But yeah. Which is one of the reasons I did the subscriber only chat, because I do forget to tell people that shit. And I know people would like to and want to subscribe, and they don't think about it. I figure having the sub to chat on there, like I had on earlier, then I actually need to add that to this one too. I wonder if I can just copy. I'm gonna see something here. I know I'm just looking for my text two over here. What if I can copy it? I can. Paste duplicate. There we go. That makes it easier. That's where it's not over scrolling at. I think for this one, I'll put it actually down here. So people know what they want to chat, make it just, sub the chat. I just thought the vertical scrolling was cool. I know I don't have to do it. I did it basically because I wanted to see if you could do it, and I just thought it was kind of neat looking. I tried doing it left to right, but it was fucking wonky. I don't even know what's. Let's see. Let's see if I can change it again. If I put it real quick, I think it was filters I wanted. Yeah, it was. Put this back on 0, so it's steady. Put this on 10. Close it. Because I wanted to actually stretch it out, right? But when I do stretch it out, it gets all fucking big. And it doesn't matter what my font is, it's just going to get fucking big. Like, even if I go in and change the font once I do it to further like this, it's still gonna show it that fucking big. Like if I go into properties and select font size, and right now it's at 22. If I put it at 12, it just automatically makes it smaller here. Then if I stretch it back out, it's fucking big again. So I'm just like, what the shit? And if I do this, let me see something. I'm gonna try this here. If I put it on it twice, does that make it smaller? No, let's see if it does it changes it. Hold on. I have to put it in multiple times. Basically, I have to make it, that does make it a little smaller. That's kind of cool like that. I think if I do that and put some spaces in it, it might be okay. Let me change this. I just have to put it on there more than once. I want to space it out though. That's a little too small. Okay, let's change that. Make that a little bigger. Okay, just backspace, 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 backspace. See how that looks. Still a little small. Can I stretch down some? If I stretch down, it just does that. So let me try the properties again. Okay, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna take out the underline too, because that just makes it wonky when I do it like that. Okay, properties. Select font. Underline. I'm gonna take that off. We're gonna change it up to 14. Still a little small there. Okay, properties. I have to just. It's crazy. I have to keep going in. Try 16. It's just gonna be that size when I do it that way to make it go all the way across like that. It's just gonna be fucking smaller, no matter what the thing is. Put it on 24. If I make it the right size to fit the screen again, if I make it bigger, it does it. I mean, I guess that's not too bad like that. That looks decent. You can probably make it a little bit faster than that, though. It's actually not too bad. I think I'll leave it like that. But I'm going to speed it up some. We're going to say 15. See how that looks? Maybe a little faster. Try 20. I think that's good. I think 20 is a decent speed for that. I want to see how the spaces, if I did those good. I just kind of guessed. One is spaced out more than the other, but it does keep one on the whole time, so I kind of want to adjust that a little bit. I think that one's too big. I know it's changing this whole fucking thing up, but I'm gonna try to make this even. Okay, I'm gonna do 18. That should be even now. Now it should be 18 and 18, so the space is hopefully a little more between one and the next should be the same. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna keep it there. I like that. I like that. And I'm actually gonna copy that. Oh, can I copy it? Oh, I can't do it from there. I'm gonna copy back to my GoPro. I'm gonna take this, say text 2. I'm going to delete it. Yes, I want to delete it. I'm going to paste. I do want to move this though on this one. So it's like that. And I'm instead of copying Wesley, because his was pretty much the same thing scrolling across like that. And I don't care if I'm copying Wesley. I like his shit. He's my inspiration for doing this. I don't mind copying some of the stuff that he's doing. I do not feel bad about that. Yeah. Copy a big pile of wheels up here on YouTube. You know, he's got good style. I like his style. Wait, what is up now? Why is this? Am I not on live on my? Okay, I gotta go back to my. Where is it at? Maybe that's here. Like that. That's cool. That's when you can actually see me. Yeah. Need to pump back. Stretch it, please. Just gonna get a little stretch in, I guess. I think I just need to stretch. My back didn't even pop, but I stretch and I feel better. Sometimes you just gotta stretch out the muscles. Well, yeah. Sometimes it's not necessarily back adjusting and shit. No, it's just you just need a stretch. But I'll be back at 4. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it now. I was just adjusting some of this shit before I went off. Thanks for hanging out for everybody for me. It's 2:33 now, and I'm gonna be back at 4 my time, so about an hour and a half I'll be back on here. So I will see y'all later. Bye, everybody.